one.
Idiot.
Now it says
Can
we're
you
live.
put some shit on your side table?
No.
Mine's very full.
Yeah, you just called me a fucking idiot. So.
Well, yeah, you call me a fucker.
Yeah.
What'd you call me? Thank God we don't monetize these. We're live, huh? There's just 4 F-bombs.
I hope we're live.
Everybody's children are screaming. They're running for earmuffs somewhere.
Earmuffs. What's happening, everybody?
One
Welcome
comment
to
on client stream, and we're 5 minutes late. Well, Michael Mariano, I was in the shower because I had been digging with a shovel in the dirt. So I was actually in the shower commenting on client stream.
It was actually much sadder than that. He was just standing out there and I was spraying with a hose.
No, my dad collapsed the thinger, and then I was like, you want me to just dig with a shovel for a minute? And he's like, sure. He's like, this isn't working. Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies.
Damn, Sean.
Aiden, how do you guys manage to always be late? How do you manage to always
We widely mismanage our time.
be on time, bitch? So,
Oh man, you can open that. You're right there.
what?
You're right there.
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
to my phone.
Okay.
Got a text. Wanted to read it. I might literally have to go pick up my daughter at some point. She's at my mom's house right now.
Okay.
My mom's like, I'll call you if something, shit hits the fan. So we'll
Okay.
see. Is that the new Bourbon Junkies room? This is not the
Not
new
yet.
room. Thank God. You imagine we just exactly mimic it? Like, we guys, we're out of room and it's real
We
cluttered.
left all the bottles on the ground for ambiance so we can smash stuff in there. Cookie's
Yep.
still in here.
Okay, so I have a bunch of whiskey on the table because tonight we're going to be talking to Jason Calori. Now, if you've been around our channel for a long time or Jason's channel for a long time, either one realistically, then you know the other person. Like, that's just how it works. We came up. You want to go? Are you doing this already? We came up on Whiskey Tube together, realistically.
Yeah.
It was us, Jason,
Same about
I
it.
Whiskey, She Wines, Bourbon Sam.
I was going to say Chris Newell.
Four
Started very similar.
channels, one Glen.
No, I
You know
wish
what I
you
mean?
wouldn't sometimes.
But needless to say, we all came up together in the old tubes. And damn, that was way more sexual than I expected it to be, if I'm being honest.
What is your problem?
Needless to say, we're going to have Jason, we're going to sit here and probably shoot the shit for a while, obviously. And then talk about our favorite whiskeys of the year so far that have been released.
And then there's Cookie.
There's a cat. And then at some point,
Hey, that's
Jason
my
will talk
cupcake.
about Blue Run. So
He's trying to eat my cupcake. Look at him. Eyes locked on that.
real
thing.
well, yeah, there's frosting on it. Real quick, before we get Jason on here, let's talk about tonight's sponsor, cigarclub.com. So obviously, also if you've been around the channel for a long time,
I own the
Cigar
box
Club
right now.
is a cigar subscription service. If you like getting cigars in a subscription service format, it's a great one, especially
Yes.
because they'll tailor it to you. So
Scan a little QR code, rank some
Easy
cigars,
as
get everything fixed out for you.
tell them what you don't like much, tell them what you do like much, and then you'll get more of what you like much.
Yeah.
And then there's a customs, which
Every
that.
other month, they drop a custom blend for you. Get that 5-pack. Ooh,
Yeah.
those are nice.
Did you literally get me the only cigar that's kicked my ass in 2 years?
Buck up.
You're a piece of shit. So, anyways,
Do you want a different one?
I'm gonna send it. So
Cookie says
anyways,
you're being a real bitch.
thank you, Cigar Club, for working with the channel. If you use code Bourbon Junkies, get you 30% off
30%
your
off.
first box. You use code BJ20 on
Yeah.
BJ20 on customs.
Get
Get you
20% off your first month.
20% off your first month of customs. So
Oh.
go check them out.
Here you go.
Candles are also solid over there, by the way, if you're looking for a gift or something cool. Where am I? Mike.
Go ahead.
Last time sounds a lot like clitoris.
You just said it.
So, across the
Oh,
tube talk. Hey guys, is rare breed non-chill filtered readily available around you? It is if you go travel internationally in airports. That's about the only way you're going to get it. So, it's a travel exclusive, buddy.
Caleb. Well, we already have a Senate lens, and it's on right now.
Yeah. So we have a 24. I bought a 30. Come find out it's a Canon mount 30, and I sent
Dan
it back
saw
today.
E mount and didn't see the EF mount.
No, I typed
Add to cart.
Sony into the search bar, and it gave me a Canon lens. So
Add to cart.
thanks, Adorama.
Yep.
Or like, I don't know. All right.
I'm gonna just bring Jason in.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna stop listening.
What's
to
up,
you.
buddy?
Hey, bud.
What's up? I'm glad to know that you guys remember us somehow sexually in the tube together.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. I slept in your home.
That's
you know?
true. Dan, I listened to Dan snore in your home.
I perused the home as we all slept and watched all of you sleep. You know what I mean? Not weird or anything like that. And I feel weird.
You need a nice barn cat. It really peps up your Tuesday nights.
Yeah. Well, our cat just shows his butthole to the camera constantly. So,
Yeah.
all right. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. How the hell you guys been?
Good, man. Busy as hell. You know,
Mhm.
Been
Trying to
crazy,
do-
crazy planning the Pours in the Park event.
Yeah, dude. That has been so come to dude, it's crazy how it works. Michigan hates liquor and they hate people having fun.
And
right?
happiness. Mostly
So-
happiness.
Because of those three things, they've made it far
Maybe, Joe.
far more
Maybe.
difficult to plan an event. But fuck it, we're sending it and we're following all the rules and making everything legal and making everybody happy and checking every box under the sun. And you know, it's like remember in high school when you take like SAT, ACT, whatever you took.
You did not
Yeah.
take those.
I took one of them, and then you just fill in the little bubble, dude, and you fill in 400,000 bubbles. It's just like that. Come to find out,
I got
The old Scantron.
dude. Dude, if
The old-
I would rather retake the ACTs or whatever I took than do this again.
I would love to watch you do that.
Right now,
Oh yeah. I'm
100%.
thinking single
I'm
digits.
thinking 30 out of 34.
I do believe it is out of 36.
No, that's not a good start,
And I'm gonna guess you get 7.
dude. How is it outside there? Is it hot as hell?
Yeah, I don't know why I chose to do this. I just wanted to have a cigar and kind of chill. It just like downpoured here, and I really thought it was going to cool down a little bit,
Yeah.
and it just got hotter. I mean, it's
Dude.
And then
terrible.
all the mosquitoes came out to say hello.
Yeah,
Dude, it's been so hot up here. It has been like miserably freaking out.
And dry. We haven't seen rain in weeks.
yeah, it's been awful, man. It's just been like hot and humid, and yeah, I'll probably have to switch down to the whiskey room here in a little bit. But I just
What
want to
cigar
start off. I just want to actually have one of yours. I have one of your yeah.
Oh, is that the cookie cigar?
This is the cookie cigar, man.
Holy shit, dude! That
That's
thing's
some OG shit.
that
then.
thing's got like a fucking year and a half on it or something too now.
So I what I like to do is I'll smoke a few right away, and then I'll leave some in the humidor to see what it does over a little bit of time.
Yeah,
And yeah, this one, I mean, as much as I loved it when you first released it, I think it got a little better over
dude,
time.
I just
You found some the other day.
yeah. So I set some in the bottom of our humidor so we just forget about them and then find them later.
Yeah,
And I found one the other day and I'm like, fuck it, dude, I'm sending this shit because I completely agree with you. The nice thing about cigars is like it's not like whiskey. Like it's still like you can age a cigar in a humidor
Yeah.
for fucking
They
5
can get better.
as long as you want.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
for sure.
actually, a lot of them do get better. But dude, it was I really enjoyed it the other day a lot. Like I thought it was great, but probably biased.
I was gonna say, you think you're a little biased in
I
that?
don't know. I didn't
Yeah,
roll it.
I feel like for nostalgia purposes, I wanted to break this one out.
That's fair. Sean grabbed himself one of our cigars
I did.
and then grabbed me one of the only cigars that has given me any form of a spin in fucking 2 years, and he gave me that one.
I thought it was time to retry it, Dan.
I have only had one.
There you go. It could have
I've
been
only had
just that one.
So are you drinking like 90 proof then? What are we doing here?
Water.
What are you drinking?
Oh no, right now I have what do I have in my glass? I poured the old tin cup 10-year.
Oh, shit. That's
solid.
a solid.
We said it was solid summer whiskey.
That's a great outdoor pour. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it is.
Especially when it's hot as fuck.
I went and bought a couple more because I'm gonna fucking crush these, but they're
Are you
good.
serious?
Yeah.
Dude, the shit out of me.
I'm pretty sure. So, and I don't know how you heard about it. I 100% heard about it from ADHD Whiskey, without a doubt, right? Well, no, I'm not allowed to say Matt. I say Matt Porter, and then we hung out with Porter the other day. We were on a barrel pick with Porter. We hung out with him, and he's like, "You know what I fucking hate, dude? I hate when you say Matt Porter and not ADHD Whiskey because nobody knows who you're talking about."
He said friggin'.
And so now I call him ADHD Whiskey, like we're not friends, like we've never met each other. But he made that video about the tin cup, 10 years of Black Label, and I'm like, fine, I'll go find. He literally texts me, he's like, for real, you got to find one, like it's super good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
fine, dude.
it's just one of like these really like flavorful, high age, low proofers that you would not think. I mean, I would say the nose I like a little bit better than the palate, but man,
Sure.
that's got a lot of flavor
Agree.
for 84 proof.
Dude, it's good with
And then when it's like 90 out, yeah.
it's crushable as hell.
Yeah. I mean, I don't generally throw an ice cube in anything, but This is gonna be my that's gonna be my like when people come over, that's gonna be my deflection bottle. Have you guys had this 10-year
You should really try it.
Dude, that's the best idea ever. Hey, I know I got these Wellers and Old Carters back here, but let me tell you
This is the last tin cup 10-year I got.
Listen, you can't find those. Don't even try them. It's not worth it.
Because I bought them all.
Let me tell you, there's a guy named ADHD Whiskey on YouTube, and he loves this. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so I don't even have my ashtray.
Yeah, you're real shambles. I don't know what that was.
Me neither.
We're just gonna pretend it never
Dude,
happened.
so here's the thing. At some point, there's been this long-awaited debate. Like literally the whole planet has been waiting
Oh, I can't wait for
for
this.
you and I to discuss Blue Run.
Yep, I need more alcohol for that.
Oh man, I thought I put this to bed. I was over it. Now I'm back to getting
No, dude. It hasn't even fucking begun. Because you and I are on literally completely different. You're on Mars. I'm still on Earth, dude. Like we're not even. You and Elon became buddies. Got on a rocket ship. Like,
That's right. I'm floating. I'm floating through space, not sipping Blue Run.
Real quick, Tom Burns said, Sean, put one chip challenge dust in Dan's cigar. Hey, Tom Burns, why don't you fuck yourself, dude?
He's such a nice guy too.
So we'll at some point we'll have whiskey first and we'll talk about Blue Run for a little bit. But
for sure, yeah. I feel like it's definitely neat. We need to make our cases. A little bit of a debate session.
Dude, I feel like there's probably nobody on my team except me, and then there's a bunch of people on your team. Sean's literally just somewhere in the middle and couldn't give a fuck less.
Not one. But hey man, you do you. I live your best life. I don't care.
And then at some point we'll talk about the whiskeys that some of your favorite ones so far this year. So because at the end of the year, Sean and I will throw like our top, usually like 15 to 20. And like set them up and just set them up in like blinds of like 4 or something.
Yeah, I do the same thing just to see what happens. Yeah. It's interesting when you put them blind what ends up winning every, because you always go in with your mindset like, oh, this is definitely gonna win number 1, and then you do a blind and like, holy, that happened with me last year with the 4 Roses. I mean, you guys know me in Turkey. I was like lock, stock, and barrel. Russell's 13 is gonna be my whiskey of the year. I did a blind and the fucking 4 Roses took it out. It's crazy.
Dude,
blinds tell all, man.
I thought the same thing with Coy Hill, where it was like Coy Hill's too hot. Like it's like we had one, we really liked it, but I'm like, it's too hot. It's just too like great whiskey, awesome, cool, whatever. It's too fucking hot, man. It just is. And then we blinded it, and it was like, holy shit, whatever that one is incredible. And it happened. You know what I mean?
And that was just a barrel proof blind, and it did not feel like it was 150 proof. Like you knew it was hot, but I assumed the Coy Hill would be like, okay, that's fire. It's gonna stand out,
Have you guys gotten your hands on the little 153 small batch Fireball yet?
No.
Dude, that thing, I have a review for it dropping tomorrow. But you talk about hot. I mean, that thing was. But I tell you what, I added about 4 to 5 drops of water to that thing, and it became like one of the best like Jack Daniel's single barrel proof picks you've ever had. Because it's
really.
Yeah, because those barrel proof picks. I mean, they're a lot younger. Well, not a lot younger. They're a few years younger than the Coy Hill. Coy Hill's not age stated, but apparently they're around 9 to 10 years old.
Okay.
And then you have and then you have the like anytime you get like a dark fruit note in those Jack Daniel's picks, which I feel like this Coy Hill has. So
interesting, dude. The last one we put some water. I don't remember. Ours is like 141 proof or something.
Yeah, it's 140 something.
We put some water in ours, and it just like flattened out. Like the finish kind of like faded away, and it was just like a bummer.
Yeah,
but it got really sweet, but it just had nothing going on beyond that. You're like, okay, it's sweet, Brown-Forman notes, no finish.
Yeah,
like I think it actually got spicier with water.
Yeah, it
got like really.
Like sometimes, like especially with Scotch, you put a little water in it. Sometimes it opens up. Sometimes makes it really nice. Whatever, playful, whatever. Yeah. Sometimes you put water in it and it just takes something that was actually pretty damn good, just completely away. Yeah. It's the biggest fucking bummer of all time.
Yeah. I remember the biggest mind fuck I ever got was Jackie Zykin coming on the channel, and I think at the time, I think it was the Angel Share, the 117 release.
Yeah, okay.
And she's like, add water to it and watch how oily it gets. I'm like, wait, isn't that like backwards? And she's like, no, just trust me. I'm like, okay, well, you're fucking
Right.
Jackie Viking.
Right.
So I literally dropped 2 drops of water in it, and it actually gave the whiskey more texture somehow. She said it's
very counterintuitive.
Yeah, like you wouldn't like it totally. Yeah, like I said, it was like a mind fuck. I'm like, there's no way. So, but apparently, when they kind of went back and did some research on it, they were like, all the water like released all this shit from that particular whiskey, and it just made it more viscous. I was like, I've never would have thought that in a million years.
That's so odd. That's super weird.
Yeah.
I would always like immediately think the opposite, that it would thin it out or whatever. You know,
you guys went all Old Forester last year for your picks.
Dude, right? Holy shit, man!
All of it. Top 3.
And you know what the worst part is? You son of a bitch! You got a fucking Old Forester barrel proof pick. How dare you?
Congratulations on that. I saw it on Facebook. I was like, Dan, look.
We've been called chills. We've been called paid by Brown Foreman. And not a single barrel pick. They could literally pay us in barrel pick. We're good. You know what
I mean? Didn't I send you a sample of that?
Is it in the box? I'm assuming the box is full of samples.
Oh yeah, where's that at?
The box has the box has 3 of our picks, and I threw in our Old Forester pick in there for you because I know you guys love Old Forester.
I'm gonna drink this one right now.
Yeah, there you go.
50% of that, buddy. It was in that great. It was in that gray chair you turned upside down.
Yeah.
So you put them somewhere else.
No, definitely.
So I got to ask you guys with obviously the Jackie Zykan news. How do you feel about it moving forward with Old Forester being your kind of your go-to distillery?
Here's the problem, dude. The problem is so our Thursday video is actually Sean and I like kind of discussing that.
Yeah,
for
we did like a talking head video on that.
Yeah.
The problem becomes and we didn't talk about this in the video. Now that I think about it, I swear to God, if that turns into a High West situation, I'm gonna be fucking irate, dude. Because High West was like one of my favorite distilleries, and they were killing it, and all the releases were great, and all whatever, except maybe American Prairie. That's whatever. But
yeah. Then
Constellation takes over, and I have no problem with Constellation. It's whatever.
You do now.
Constellation takes over, and then, now Son of Burai is gone, but it's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Burai is a limited distillery only release now. They got rid of Yippee-Ki-Yay. It's like, dude, okay, let's just wreck the whole line, and then we'll just call it High West. And it's like if that happens with Old Forester, I'm going to be so bummed out. But we'll see, because she's going to be doing other stuff, obviously, and whatnot. So it'll be really interesting to see if the new stuff is awesome or fun, or whatever, or there's like legs on it to grow and whatnot.
Yeah, so. I just hope that based on what she heard from Bourbon fans, from everyone that loves Old Forester, I feel like whenever there was a call to bring out a new product, everyone was begging for a barrel proof edition. We got it. Everyone was begging for a rye. We got it. And then the barrel proof rye came out like literally 2 weeks after the rye came out. Everyone was begging for a barrel proof rye. Yeah. And then that happened. And I feel like she got to know that brand so well and would construct these blends. There have been a couple of misses here and there, but for the most part, 90% of the stuff that came out of Old Forester while she was there was pretty fucking impactful.
Yeah. So, and the 117 series on top of that. I mean, dude,
feather in the cap.
The 117 series added to everything you just said by adding this cool one-off experimental-ish, that Jackie was the one heading up, right?
Yeah,
and so,
she was the first woman to have her name on a bottle at Old Forester. It's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, so, she's a legend. So
yeah, she'll always be a legend no matter what she does.
Yeah,
I think what she's doing is smart, and I think no matter what she does, if she makes it, we will come.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see the first release that she does.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think she's developing her own. From what I read, I think she's developing her own mash bill. She's working with a very, very small distillery. The Neely family distillery. They're doing things very experimental, small rick houses. Nothing. I think. Listen, whatever she comes out with, everyone's gonna go apeshit for. So
right. Yeah, having that name behind your brand is, huge.
Yeah, right. I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I get to talk with her real soon again to see what's going on. But we'll see.
You can get the scoop for everyone.
Well, I mean, they kind of dropped it today on all the interwebs.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Like, I sent her a message actually not too long ago. That said, hey, I heard what happened, and I'm sure you're getting flooded with messages today, but just saying, if you have something come up in the future, let me know. I'd love to talk about it. And
did she respond?
She did, and she's like, she didn't really say anything much. She's like, oh, thanks for reaching out.
NDA.
She's like, yeah, she's like, thanks for reaching out. Email this person. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. She told me to straight fuck off. So
yeah, really. On Old Forster's account, it was weird.
She's like, stop messaging me every day. You're so weird.
She was like, hey, chill. And that was that.
Oh, she's like, I don't care how many of our releases you put in first, second, and third every year.
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, I mean, she's been on my live stream. I've been lucky enough to have her on like 3 times. And then when we did the barrel pick, she did it with us, and I met her in person. It was like, it's like she didn't even like know who I was. She was just like, oh yeah, I think I know you. Whatever. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. She's like, pick your whiskey and get the fuck out.
right. Do you like one or not? Like, I don't, cool story, but
she was really like, for the picks that we had set up to pick one, she was very interested in how specific barrels are aging and tasted. So she was literally like analyzing each barrel that we had. I mean, I don't think she gave a shit like what we were tasting or nosing or saying.
Sure.
She just wanted to know exactly what was happening with each of these barrels, and probably like already thinking in her head, what would this barrel be good for? Can I blend this? Can I make it a single barrel? Could this be a possible birthday bourbon release?
Right.
It'd been great. You'd been like, man, we really like barrel number 13. She's like, that one's not available anymore. I'm like, using that.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not getting it. So, real quick, Chris Perdue's in the house. He's going through some stuff right now. So, if you guys are praying people, then he would appreciate that. If not, thoughts and positive energy or whatever you want to say, Chris, would be awesome right now. I love you, buddy. I hope you're having a decent night, and I hope everything's going as well as it can, man.
Yeah, cheers, Chris. Hope you're doing well, man.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Okay, banjo player Tom. Gosh, dude, that name. Hey, Tom, the name. Team Dan, Eat Worms, Team Sean. So, you know what, banjo player Tom? Let's make a cool song with a really cool, like, backwoods banjo-y little, picking it a little bit.
With you in it. I was going to tell you that StreamYard just has this little thing. And you just click that, so you don't have to go back.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's a neat feature.
Yeah.
But yeah, my hair's coming back quick. It's been like a year, guys. It's been a freaking year since it's been.
Year?
How long do you think it's been?
Like 5 months.
Oh, okay. All right. I was a little nervous that he said a year. I'm like, wait.
Jason, I was so deep into keeps.com, dude. It was crazy.
It was April. It was April.
March.
The beginning of April.
How many months is that?
April, May, June, 3.5.
Adam said it's been 3 months. I trust Adam. So here's the thing. It's coming. I got my new haircut. I figured it out. I know what I'm doing. It's from a movie.
Mullet.
No, I'm not doing a mullet.
A mullet.
I'm not doing a mullet.
Come on.
I'm going to Jason, you go to the movie theater very often?
Lately, yeah. Kim and I, we go to see movies. Well, I mean, if it's something we could agree on, you know how that goes.
That's fair. Yeah. Buzz?
We haven't seen Buzz is on the list. We saw Top Gun. We saw that crazy Nick Cage movie, which was hilarious.
I heard that was amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
He plays himself or whatever. Yeah.
Then we saw the new Jackass movie. Those are movies that somehow we agree on.
I'm 100% in on the Jackass. I'm gonna watch that. The Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, how was it? You saw it?
Dude, okay, I don't want to spoil it for everybody. The movie's, the animation's the coolest animation I've ever seen in an animated movie. It's not even close. There's not even a close second at all, right? But it's like if they made a Halo movie, but they kind of made it for kids. Like, that's what it's like. It's all in space. There's aliens, lots of shooting. Yep. Like, it's an action movie, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a really shitty twist at one point in the movie. I'm not even going to say where it's at.
Great. Now I know there's a twist.
It's a movie. And it's 2 hours long. There has to be a twist. The twist is kind of shitty, unfortunately. Other than that, the movie's great. I say all of this to say.
The twist is that Tim Allen comes in and his voice goes back to Tim Allen.
No, Tim Allen comes in, smokes a line of cocaine, and walks out. It's like back in my Detroit days.
Kalamazoo, baby.
No, I'm doing Buzz Lightyear's haircut in that movie. That's it. That's what I'm doing 100%. It's 100%.
I gotta look it up.
It's a great haircut.
Anthony Cirillo said he just scored at Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend in Virginia.
Oh, so we got retail probably then because they're ABC'd out the ass.
Yeah, they're ABC'd out the ass.
Dude, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, I swear to God, the day I like seeing one of those in a store anywhere near retail at this point is damn near finding BTAC for like $300 a bottle. Honestly.
Yeah, seriously. Anytime it's an automatic buy. It doesn't even I don't even care. I don't even care what batch it is. I don't give a shit. Just
that is 100%. Straight up 90s.
What, Buzz?
This haircut.
Buzz?
That's boy band, dude.
No, it's good.
That's boy band.
That's a good haircut right there. I'm doing that. That's gonna look great on
Everyone needs to Google this now. That is a boy band haircut.
Look it up in the movie. Sean found a really cool statue of Buzz that I'd love to have in my house.
I got nothing for you. Just shh.
Dude, this Nulu Spice Jam pick is good, man.
Yeah, and it gets we got that pick with an absolute the guys from Nulu. Apparently that barrel was picked by the distillery, and then I think it was like earmarked for someone, and then they were like, they don't want to pay it. They can't afford the barrel. So
shit.
Oh yeah. Damn. So our distributor was like, hey, we got this port finish, the longest port finish they've done. You know, would you and Scott want to taste it? We're like, yeah, send it over. We'll check it out. We haven't done a Nulu yet. And you know, honestly, aside from ADHD's Nulu picks that I've had and a couple others, I haven't been like overly impressed with their stuff. But that one was, I was like, wow, I did not think I liked this much because it's super fruity and it holds the NGP spice in it, and that's
dude,
that's
it is red.
It is literally red.
Yeah, look how red that shit is.
Yeah, I like when we first looked at it, I was like, buddy, that is like actually Dalmore like looking red.
Wow, look at this fucking calling out the Dalmore.
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna put red dye and shit.
Yeah.
Listen, Jason was down there while Chase barreled it and just dropping little caramel drops right in the
You guys ever heard of red number 5? Boop, boop, boop.
I was dropping Jello in that shit. Some Jello.
It's fine. You won't like this.
I'm gonna drink
No.
Yeah.
You won't even like it.
I saw which one you opened. You opened the Old Forester single barrel that he picked.
It's fine. You'll hate it. It's really good.
What? Hey, buddy, there might be a little echo on your end, like a really small one.
A little bit of echo.
You know what,
guys? Why don't you? I'm gonna move this shit inside because it's getting dark, and let me break out a little bit. I'll go downstairs, connect, and then we do everything else. All right,
for a little bit. Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's what we do.
So
okay, now that he's gone.
Yeah. So Jason's crazy wrong about Blue Run. It's nuts, guys.
It's really good.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the better ones he's had.
131.1 proof.
That ain't cold.
Well, none of it. So this is the one thing about the Old Forester barrel picks.
They'll give you fucking heat.
Yeah.
Because they're all 130 to 135 proof. Yeah. Like they're warm.
Yep.
And then sometimes they don't carry what like Coy Hill did, where it was like, wow, you get a lot of flavor with that fucking heat.
We have some hotties.
Oh, dude, that one, the second one on the left, that is fucking rough.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know what you said.
It really took about 5 seconds to hit.
Buddy, we've shot 2 talking head videos today.
Yeah.
Listening to you say dumb shit.
Yeah.
It just kind of, it hits a limit, you know?
So your jester changed his name? To Don't Bet I'm Dan.
See that.
And he said he's not coming back. Could you imagine? He's like, yeah, fuck those guys.
I mean, we haven't shot any more Fridays, so no spoilers, but I am winning right now. And here is a 5 month or 5 Friday month. There you go.
It is a 5 Fridays. Just bought Mash and Drum Nulu Spice Jam while you guys were talking. Dude, it's good. It's solid.
I'm going to go to that next.
It's really solid. It is, so for those who don't know, it is bourbon whiskey finished in tawny port barrels. It's 120 proof.
I've not seen, because it says experimental series across.
Oh, you haven't seen the experimental?
I have not seen those.
So Matt's right down there.
Does it say that too?
I think
the double?
The red wax one does. So I bought the Calvados of Matt's and the double oak. What do you think of the Willet?
Yeah, you were right.
I know.
Yeah.
Would be kind of a boss move to just not come back.
Yeah, guys, I'll be right back.
Hey, man, I'm going to move my shit.
Just kidding.
I see you never. Tommy D said, why do you think I sent my Blue Run? Because you drank
garbage. Because he's got a gutter palate.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Tommy, you know what? We got a lot of Tommy. So next week, what we're going to do, before Jason comes back, because we do have some stuff that we need to do.
Also, real quick, someone asked, how do I get where was it?
Right there.
How do I get a hold of one of those Old Forester picks? They're done through the Mash and Journey. So that is,
I believe, and Jason can confirm this.
I think you can get it on either of those.
I think if you're a patron of either Mash and Drum or My Bourbon Journey, you can get on the picks.
I do believe that is the way it goes too.
Jason can confirm that when he came back.
He did. He sent us two. Cherry Dr. Pepper and
he sent us each our own.
Houdini.
You could have drank that whole thing.
I know. Yeah, but it's 130 proof.
I know. I just didn't. I thought you were being nice. You weren't being nice.
I kind of was. I'm pretty sure you got more of it.
Well, there's a whole nother one.
Yeah.
Now you can have more if you want.
You know what? You won't even like it. Have you tasted it yet?
Great.
Yeah.
Are you all interested in Colonel? Wait, scroll down one.
Sorry.
Real quick. Colonel Taylor proof rye release. Super interested. Probably
never
won't
gonna see one.
have it unless Klein gets it, and then he lets us drink it.
David Rubio. Good evening, junkies. Hope you guys had a good 4th. Turned 43, so only 3 years older than Dan.
Okay,
cheers.
Rubio.
Just poured the last of my 117. Well, I'm glad you're having a good birthday pour.
Cheers, you old man.
Cheers to you. Happy 4th. We did have a
Cheers,
good
you old
4th.
man. Banjo player Tom also agreed that it would be funny. Hey, I appreciate you sticking around with me giving you shit. You know what's fun? Because I feel like I'm definitely giving a lot of shit. Fair. I completely understand why. I know why. I'm 100% aware of why. Okay.
I'm glad we've nailed that down.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying the Houdini was one of their favorites, and it's really good.
I thought, like what Jason's pulling right now.
Houdini? Yeah. Now you see me. Now you don't.
But I appreciate you guys sticking around when I give you shit back. I do. Because it's hard because I can't see your reaction. So I'm not trying to piss you off, but My Bourbon Journey Scott said, I know a little something about Mash and Journey Whiskey Club. LOL. True. I would hope so. That would be, your face is literally
on the sticker. Yeah.
The sticker.
Yeah.
If you don't know, we have humongous, you guys.
That's real issues.
Dude.
You might want to sue for likeliness.
This sticker, by the way, if you guys,
pretty solid.
That sticker is super solid. You didn't definitely see it. It's freaking awesome. All right. Bam! You ever thought I would do that to you?
I would hope you didn't.
You want me to?
Someone else, I don't know if there are any left. Mike Ryan asked if there are any left of the Old Forester. I assume not.
Have they dropped?
I mean, he's gave
Scott,
us.
Have they dropped?
Yeah, because they had the picture. They had the bottle on Facebook.
Right. Oh, but I know, but I don't know if
it was already
they might
bottled.
get them before they drop.
That's true.
Right.
It could be true.
Fair.
Shut your whore mouth.
Fair. Oh wait, banjo player. Hold on, scroll down one more. Team Dan. Oh shit, that was a Skipperooski. I was like recess in 5th grade. That one. When you know the one thing I don't like, when you hover over it, you're like, no, you don't want to read that. You don't want to read that.
So I just clicked it for you.
It is great when you give us crap. We'll do a bunch of poop.
So there's no functioning lighter for Dan in the Hut? No.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
Over there. It's a soft flame. I just haven't lit it. I'm gonna drink these and then I'm gonna smoke a cigar. Old Forester
here we go.
Oh, that's weird. Deborah and Adam Shelton. Old Forester hasn't dropped yet, man. Okay.
What's up? You ever think I was gonna do that?
I had a spidey sense. Bourbon Junkies Dan smashes Sean's head with a bottle. Sean stabs Dan in the leg.
I was gonna catch him on fire there.
Can you imagine? It just turns into like the Family Guy chicken fight.
Yeah,
it's just like 20 minutes.
Just stop.
Oh shit.
Just stop.
Yeah, I can't imagine the Old Forester single barrel proofs will last very long at all. Cannot imagine.
Yeah.
So hey, while you guys are hanging out here, if you don't mind hitting the like button, that'd be super freaking cool.
It'd be great for us.
Helps us out. It's free for you. It takes literally 30 seconds. If you're on your phone, if it's sideways, if you flip it up, you just click it. It's great.
30 seconds to hit the like
Did
button?
I say 30?
Yeah.
I'll give him some time.
Yeah.
You guys got time. We'll be
About
here.
29 extra seconds to spare.
What am I going to do with the other 28? Said that to my wife the other night. I still think that's the dumbest funny joke ever. She's like, okay, we got an hour before we got to go to the movie. And I go, what do you want to do with the other 56? That's what I said. And she looks at me and goes, why? What are we doing? And I'm like, okay, that wasn't fun. It's for the Beavis and Butthead of Whiskey Tube. I know that I'm super smart, Paul. That's the difference. So anyways,
what?
That's fair, Jay. It doesn't take 30. I did oversell that. Now let's talk about the meetup because Jason's coming to the meetup and we can talk about it when he comes back. But
August 20th.
Jason's coming to the meetup August 20th. There's tickets up on the website. If you guys want a bunch of information on it, if one of our mods could do this, I think Cheaters is in here. If you could go to bourbonjunk.com/pours-in-the-park-2022. That I didn't set a custom URL. It puts the dashes in there for you.
Okay.
I didn't do that. Not my fault. But if you want all the information, if you do the Pours in the Park page on our website,
Yes.
Cheech, could you link the Pours in the Park page, buddy? Because it'll give everybody all the info they need or want or anything like that.
It'll let you know all the events. There's things around. There are whiskey stores. There are.
You could go whiskey hunting. You could go to an aquarium. If
golf.
If your kids were there, there's Top Golf. There's golf courses. There's bars. There's restaurants. There's our meetup. There's a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah, that one.
It is August 20th. Guys, we have so far confirmed. We have 7 distilleries confirmed, possibly 2 more distilleries coming. So you guys will be able to sample. Like, you guys will have a wristband. If you pay for a ticket, you get a wristband. That lets you sample from all the distilleries.
Yep.
Bardstown's bringing a couple cool things. Maybe something Matt Porter might have blended. And then a bunch of people that get to visit the Bardstown booth early in the day might get to taste it. I don't know, stuff like that. There's going to be
transportation for you guys. We got a taco truck coming. Yeah. It'll be a good time. There's a bottle share afterwards. All that stuff's on there.
With the ticket, you do get a Red Label Mayor Pingree pick that realistically Sean blended, and it's fan-freaking-tastic.
I like how you put that out there. You're like, you know what?
No, I didn't.
Sean did it.
You did
so if it's bad,
I love it. I think it's great. I gave some to Brandon. Brandon thought it was great.
Yep.
Klein had it today. Klein liked it a lot.
That's true.
Super crushable summer whiskey. Super crushable summer whiskey.
He said some real condescending shit, though.
Klein?
Yeah.
He's always, that's just Klein. Klein's like, hey, you know what? You're fucking
he looked at us and goes,
the most beautiful fat person I've ever met. Like, that's what he said. Like, that's the shit. He's like, you're gorgeously overweight. But yeah, no, for real.
Gorgeously overweight.
If you guys want to come hang out Saturday, August 20th. It's going to be a fucking great time for real. So there will be some form of cigars at the event as well. We're just figuring that out and getting it all nailed down. So, and then there's a bottle share afterwards.
Michigan hates happiness, though.
So, bottle share after the event, the night of Saturday, August 20th.
Alec will not be there.
Alec will not. Alec Bradley, like the company.
I keep saying he's going to be there, but that's a lie.
Alec Rubin, for the Alec of Alec Bradley, will not be there because he has some life stuff that's very important. Zachary Jones said, "Can I hang out with Sean?" Definitely not.
Yeah.
Nicholas Jones said he called me the wrong name when we met too. Not sure why I like that guy. But yeah, there it is. Cheaters, thanks for doing that, buddy. That's the link right there.
It's on
that link. Click that link. Don't think we can pin it from here, unfortunately.
Buddy, do you know that I already had the link up because Nicholas Jones dropped it already? Like, that was what the highlighted message was.
Yeah, I knew that.
Why'd you take it off the screen then?
I knew that. Oh, the taco truck has a vegan option, just in case.
Oh, the taco truck does have a vegan.
Tommy said, then on the 21st, hanging out at my pool. You know what? We all could.
Your pool?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Jen doesn't know how circles work.
You didn't know either. So
fucking excuse you?
What?
I looked at you and said, "That's a really big pool, buddy."
I know.
And you went,
I was wrong. No.
We'll find out.
No.
And then the hole got dug. You went, "That's a really big hole."
Well, guys, this is how they trick you. The price difference between a 27-inch pool and a 27-foot pool and a 30-foot pool in diameter is minimal.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, why the hell wouldn't you buy the
water difference, pool? If you're wondering, is about 40% different.
Oh, Nick's in a pool right now. Both said, can't wait for Dan and Sean to avoid me like the plague during Pours in the Park. Well, it won't be Starlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He'll do that to himself. He'll avoid everyone.
There will be shuttling. So realistically, both might pull a Starlight.
It's fine. We'll throw him on a bus.
That's fair.
I'll just tip the guy $20. Be like, if he gets lost, he gets lost.
Mark Eminecker said we skipped a super chat. I'm
sorry, buddy.
I'll find it. I'm like Scooby-Doo.
Unfortunately, this eventually does cut off.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping it's on here.
StreamYard's not great.
Come on, StreamYard. Do good. Mark Eminecker, did you get down home? I just pooped in. Not sure what. I get bacon nose, Greenwood. Thank you for super chat, buddy. No.
You just say, I pooped in?
I did. We did not get down home.
Oh, we were talking about the Old Forester drop at that point in time. That's why.
Unfortunately, can't make it to the meetup. You guys hyped about Christmas in July. Yeah, that'll be fun, dude. I like that idea of like a system for patrons. I really like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, Independent Joe linked it too. I appreciate you guys, man. And then there's some tickets left to the Saturday and bottle share event. So come hang out. It's a good time.
All right. Well, I see Jason's back, but you think he's ready? Can we just throw it in and chance
100% he's ready. 100% without a doubt. There he is.
Are you ready?
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right, perfect.
Can you imagine he just starts talking, can't hear him?
Yeah.
His camera falls over. Falls out of his chair again like that one time. Yeah.
Fucking sign in the back just falls off the fucking wall.
What's that glow? Is that a fire?
Oh shit! Hey, when's your Old Forester pick come out, and how do people get it?
It's coming out in about 2 weeks. It's going to be available through Patreon, through Keg and Bottle. So,
and they ship basically everywhere. So
yeah, pretty much.
Do you guys do most of your picks through Keg and Bottle?
Most of them. They're the ones that have actually gotten us. They're the ones that have gotten us, like the Four Roses, the Old Forester. Okay. They've gotten us some pretty great distilleries, and they've also worked with us on some of the smaller ones too that we've been interested in. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, Keg and Bottle, shared pour as well, and every now and again we go through Seal Box for some of the smaller stuff. So,
dude, I don't know Blake well. Talked to him a couple times from Seal Box. Seems awesome. The Sealbox doesn't ship to Michigan, and that's where we're at. So that's kind of a huge bummer.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. Yeah.
You're like, hey, man, we did a pick.
It's a hard sale.
We can't get it,
but you guys can if you're in the right states.
Did you guys try the Old Forester pick? What'd you think?
Dude, I'm drinking that right now.
Oh, I've been telling everyone how awful it is.
It's really good.
Are you hoping to save some more bottles for yourself?
Yeah. No, I would not do that.
When we picked it, we weren't sure how it was going to come out because it 130 something proof. It was definitely drank a little hot because they're pretty young. And
sure,
Jackie was like, you know what, this is going to sit in the barrel for about another 4 months. She's like, just let it go, and this will round out nice. And I think she was right. It really did.
It's really good, man.
It's one of the better Old Forester picks that we've honestly had.
Easily one of the better ones that we have here for sure.
Yeah.
We have a handful. We probably have 3 of them that are just hot for the sake of being hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's what people go. They go for the highest proof without really thinking about.
We really enjoyed this one. I think
that one's 134.5.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we cracked. I'll try this one. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure we cracked it, and then I went.
It's just hot, man. Okay,
Keith,
you can. Before we move on, holy fuck, Keith. First off, I miss your Sam.
Keith, bring it.
I miss your Musk. I love Keith to death. We've embraced several times. He also is the man who produces incredible ashtrays for Junkies fam. So, Keith, thank you for the ridiculous super chat, man. Seriously, thank you so much, buddy. That's crazy. I appreciate it. Man.
Keith makes your ashtrays? Those things are legit.
Keith made those bad motherfuckers. I got a great story. I don't know if Klein told on a stream, but I got to tell it. I'm going to shorten it because I don't know all the details like Klein did because it happened at Klein's house.
I know most of the details, so I'll try to help you out.
Klein has one of the Bourbon Junkies ashtrays, and he has like an outdoor. Klein has like a really nice outdoor back patio, right?
Yeah.
He's got like an umbrella, like a huge freaking umbrella, glass. He's got like a glass table, whatever. Well, the wind took the umbrella, smashed the glass table.
So the same thing happened in my house. Like it was windy.
Yeah.
And so it brings the umbrella up, and then it just kind of turns sideways and just smashes the glass out.
Yeah. So blew Klein's table apart.
Oh yeah.
And Klein had Alec Bradley baby bump ashtray on there, and then he had another a porcelain ashtray,
big shield,
the shield ashtray on there. They had our ashtray on there, and he goes, dude. I come out, there's glass, like a cajillion pieces of shattered glass, right? And he's like, the baby bump shattered, the shield ashtray shattered. He goes, I walk over, and the Bourbon Junkies ashtray is completely full of glass. He goes, I tip it upside down, put the medallion back in, just like new. I'm like, hell yeah, dude! What are you talking about? Fucking right, dude.
That deserves like an infomercial type shit, you know?
Right?
Well, because Carrie told him, she was like, all the ashtrays broke. And he was like, how the hell did that break?
Yeah, ours is metal.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like if it broke, somebody like shot it, melted it.
Yeah.
Like it's the whole process.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those ashtrays so much.
It's a piece of CNC.
But he said, so in the chat, Adam says he lost a shit ton of Pingries though.
That's cool. Well, Klein lost a whole like couple shelves like a few months back.
Yeah, like one shelf came off the wall and took out the shelf below it.
A bunch of shit.
Yeah. It's like my fucking worst nightmare, dude. Oh my god. Dude.
And
someday we're gonna walk out here and just there's gonna be
it'll be in that building.
Yeah, so much.
But his the shelves that fell had like a bunch of black and blue label Pingries, like those old MGP barrels. Dude.
Yeah, that I have a black 13 year that is probably still my favorite bourbons I own. It's fucking ridiculous.
I got it. So when I send you the samples, I messaged you today about it.
Yeah.
There was a new Black Label Pingree.
Oh yeah.
And it's age stated 7 years, but it's like 100% bullshit. That's a hypothesis of mine.
He put a little bit of 7-year in there to put a 7-year age date.
They're all age stated or whatever.
Yeah.
So it says 7 year on it, dude. It's my favorite Black Label Pingree I've ever had. I'll throw a sample there and that for you because, dude, like I'm with you. I love Black Label Pingree so much. I think they're so freak. Justin's incredible at blending.
Yep.
The new 7 year one is just one of my favorite bottles in the whole hut right now.
The new 7 year.
The new 7,
Yes.
It's like 7 to 14-ish. You know what I mean? Give or take.
100% would take a tank run over.
Ashtray?
Yeah,
You
Luke
leave
said,
it in the
can you
ocean
run it
for a
over
few
with the
years.
tank?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Leave it wherever you want, dude. Just find it later. You know? That's all you got to do. It'll be fine. Okay, real quick, before we get on the ashtrays.
We loon like planes that have trackers in the ocean. You think you're going to find an ashtray?
No, I'm saying if you found it, it'd be fine.
Oh, okay.
So Dan fucking sends me a text message. The ashtrays go out. That we released them to patrons. We did a really small amount because they're expensive, right? So we did a really small amount of ashtrays, blah, blah, blah. Dan texts me and he goes, dude, I thought you guys said these things were indestructible. And I literally texted back, I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
What did he do to it? Did he jump in the pool with it in his pocket or some shit?
Dude, right. It's CNC'd metal. Like it literally came off a log of aluminum that's thick as fuck. So then he texted me back, he goes, there's a huge hole in the middle of it. I think that medallion or whatever goes in. I'm like, you fucking asshole, dude. Such a fucking asshole. But
shit.
I
fucking love
that.
I was chugging King of Kentucky with Dan over the weekend.
I saw that on Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I pulled the stream up. I pulled the stream up. You join, pull out a tube. Pull out a King of Kentucky. Dan's got a King of Kentucky. I'm like, this is going nowhere good. Like, there's nowhere.
For them, it is.
Yeah.
That's the only people.
Like, and you know what's funny is, oh my God, Dan and Julie, they text me the next day and we're like, they're like apologizing up and down. Like, what are you apologizing for?
That sounds like Dan and Julie.
Yep.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, we're so sorry. We rewatched it, and every time you tried to talk, we were talking over you. I'm like, I don't care. I'm literally chugging King Kentucky while I'm sitting here in my freaking underpants. I don't care.
Oh, that's amazing.
You knew what you were getting.
That's incredible.
All right.
And also like I don't know that there's a stream where you can feel more comfortable than Dan and Julie's stream.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
they're just shooting the shit.
Did you see the end when what Dan did with all the boss hogs?
No, I'm assuming they were stacked.
So I saw the boss hogs on the table earlier because that was the night they were drinking through the alphabet, right? Yeah. So I saw all the toppers, but I didn't see the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know how we got because Julie was I was always saying like, oh, boss hog is so overpriced or whatever, and whatever. She sends me, so her and Dan send me some samples of some different boss hogs, and they send me like this epic rye flight.
Okay.
And the boss hog that was in there was actually pretty good. And then from there on, I was like, all right, Julie, I'm just going to call you Boss Hog from now on. You are Boss Hog. You are the boss. And we somehow got on that like back and forth. And then Dan just like, I'll be right back. And he goes away. And then he comes back. He's literally got every Boss Hog in his ginormous arms. And he puts them down on the table. And he lines them up. He takes off all the toppers. And he goes, here we go. Boom, boom. And he went right down the line and drank every single one. I was like
the 8th release now? That's a lot of Boss Hog.
Oh, dude.
8. That's fucking 8. So
that is a lot of Boss Hog.
All monster bottle.
Yeah,
it's
like they're taking it really cheap.
Yeah, thank goodness they're free. You know what
I mean? I own one Boss Hog, and the only reason why I bought it is because I won money when I was in Vegas. That's it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's the best idea ever.
Yeah, that's found money. I don't care,
dude.
Yeah.
If you go to a casino, you gamble, you win. That is
even if you walk out the same amount.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, but winning's free money.
Oh yeah.
Walking out the same amount, you paid for your entertainment, and you're even on the whole night. That's incredible, dude. You come out with a friggin' and you're up, waste it. You gotta spend it on something. You just gotta waste it immediately.
I'm like, as soon as I won, I'm like, I know what I'm fucking doing with this. I'm gonna buy that bullshit. I'm gonna buy that bullshit Boss Hog. We'll see how good it is.
Which one did you buy? 8?
The 8, the Lapu Lapu specific, which is the rum finished one.
How was it?
It's good. It's not 500.
Dude, that's
It's like 5 times too much, but it's pretty
yeah.
good.
That reaction for how was the $500 bottle of whiskey was it's fine.
Hey, I'll say this: the fucking cork is nice, though.
It's
Dude.
beautiful. They kill it with
And
those.
you could use it like you could throw it at somebody if they ever broke in your
Nice
house.
pewter topper.
Oh yeah, you could definitely kill a man with that.
The Samurai Scientist was really good.
That is a cool one.
I don't know if
That
that was
one-
$100, but it was really good.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
The one that they threw in the blind was the Spirit of Mauve, which I thought was a really interesting one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said, wait, where was it? Somebody said that Apple Crow said, Samir, their sets line up. They honestly,
Oh wow, they kind of do.
almost because of like the shadowing on the side.
Oh yeah, they kind of do line
They
up.
literally almost look like.
Okay, you busted us. Jason's
Okay,
actually sitting
yeah,
over there.
Weirdly, we're in the same place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're actually. This is why we're professionals.
Jason actually got up so that we could hold hands for 5 minutes, and then he came back.
Yeah.
our monthly 5-minute handhold.
Yeah.
Yeah, just somehow I'm just gonna like pop up in between my heads and just pop up in between you guys. Like, hey, what's up?
I just want you to like reach something off screen now, and Jason just like pull
Grab
it.
the
Yeah, somehow just and then Dan grabs it or Sean grabs it.
Here you go. You take it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that old Forester pick's super. You know what it reminds me of is like a really good higher proof 1920.
You want some real perspective?
Dude,
Like,
that's exactly how I described it. I said this is like old school 1920 on steroids. That's what I said.
100%.
It's like, yep.
Because it has like the sweet banana notes, which is great, but
A
it
lot of
also
cherry.
has like the cherry and the
Yeah.
red fruit. Dude, it's freaking
the
awesome.
cherry chocolate is like
Yeah.
yes, this is like old school 1920 on steroids.
Yep. Dutch, what's up, buddy? Dutch is in chat. How you doing?
Duh.
Dutch, I'm glad that we can still be friends after you and I both lost. You know what I mean?
You guys,
After we both
you
lost-
found each other.
After we both lost
Yeah.
Matt Madness together, I'm glad we can be friends.
You can console each other.
You found each other and lost.
Yeah.
Cam, dude, we're doing it in person next year. The finals of Matt Madness, Mark, and this has, I don't care if Matt agrees or not. We're
This
doing it
carries
in
no
person.
weight.
No, it carries all the weight. I will
Your
make
weight.
it happen.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. We're doing Matt Madness finals in person.
Can't wait.
I fucking suck at Matt Madness. I just can't. I can't think. I have when I smell and taste the whiskey that Matt's given me, I go through about 400 fucking whiskeys in my head, and I'm always thinking he's trying to like trip me up.
Yeah.
So
How did he trick me
100%.
on this one?
so I'm always just like guessing like outlandish bullshit, and then I'm like completely wrong. It's usually something you could find on the shelf, and I'm like, well, I fucking suck.
It was benchmark. God damn it.
Yeah, like
Oh,
God, I'm like I hated myself after I lost this year. Oh my God, I hated myself.
At least you didn't lose degrees.
dude, here's what I will say. Dude,
It's an extra, needle.
here's what that's true. Dude, imagine if I would have lost degrees. I mean, for just the sake of the rest of whiskey.
My
dude,
life.
No,
Oh.
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone that watches content on the internet around the like whiskey.
Bourbon Junkies wouldn't exist anymore.
Dude, no, because I would have definitely had to end all of it. Like, I wouldn't have,
You're like real murder suicide shit right there, buddy.
Yeah, like we wouldn't have seen Dan for a little while.
dude, if I lost to Grease, I made a video about Grease, and Grease made a video too, but he looked like an idiot after he got his shit pushed in. So,
Yeah.
It'd been like a scary like hand cam video of me going up into your attic and you just like being feral. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus
hunched
Christ.
over,
Yeah.
walking on all fours.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
But dude, Matt Madness is so much fun. I love that Matt does it, dude. When this year, so I watched. I didn't watch all of them, especially not all the way to the end. But I'd watch them like next day if I missed them or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, when you lost and Matt goes, "Hey Jason, are you? I got like a video queued up, but are you willing to like? It's gonna be a joke. Like, are you willing to laugh?" You're like, "I'm good, man."
I'm good, man.
I laughed so fucking hard when you said, "I'm good, man," because it was like I'm gonna fucking bash my head in this table right now. I need you to end the stream.
I'm gonna
Like,
end
I just remember the chat going after like the results were, and everyone was just like, "Dude, Jason's got to get off the screen. He's fucking pissed."
I was just wish you like grabbed a bottle, just uncorked it, and just been like, good year, guys.
man.
I was like, because like all the things that came up in that blind, I was like, I was thinking in my head, all these other fucking answers came out. So I feel like next year I just gotta keep it real, I guess. Just like, I gotta try. I have to try and not overthink it, which is tough.
100%. Well, and you do assume that like you could smell 2 or 3 things and be like, I think these are these 3. They might be super similar or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, Matt wouldn't do that. I mean, like that's immediately what you think is like that would be too easy. Matt wouldn't do that or whatever, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
We were talking about Boss Hogs because Dan like bottle chugged all of them on Saturday.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
there's Julie like in the chat. There you go.
Todd Trent asked if either of us have tried Rare Hair. I haven't, but I watched Dan and Julie review it, and it about made me buy it.
Dan's leg up in that video is my favorite thing I've ever seen. Just but hold on, wait for it like that. No short, just robe on, just
I need you to rub my back.
Beautiful leg. Dude.
All the milky whiteness.
Oh, it was incredible. But yeah, I literally said it to Matt. I 100% believe that Matt should like get somebody on board, fund the whole thing, do this in person over like a week. Mm-hmm. And then the finals, if not, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. That'd be a lot of shit to organize. Definitely doable, but a lot. The finals should 100% be in person. 100. Yeah. Matt should be standing there like a fucking Jeopardy host. There should be 3 I got it all laid out in my head. I just need money. I need money and a contractor. Like that's all I need, and we can make this a whole thing, dude.
Just everybody answering. You have 30 seconds to answer. What is 4 Roses?
It would just be like what you watch all the Jeopardy shows, like at the end where they're like, dude, you got
Final Jeopardy.
It'd be like Final Jeopardy.
And there needs to be like David and Kira, like in the intermissions, just playing like the live music.
Yeah, 100%
live concert, man.
Cut to David and Kira performing. I'm telling you that this idea has legs. I'm 100, dude. It really does. I will make. You know what,
Matt? Start playing it right now,
dude. I'm calling Matt. We gotta make this happen. We gotta figure.
it out. This can definitely happen. I think.
Matt's sitting at home thinking, "Please don't call me."
Yeah,
no,
I'm not.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to. Yeah, you guys. With these contests coming up, I got to ask you. You guys willing to be one of my judges for Blendageddon?
Yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing this year is, I'm doing the world whiskey blends that I get each year. I just tend not to get a lot of those. Obviously, more people a little bit more bourbon American whiskey focused. Mm-hmm. So I get a shit ton of those. So I'm going to do that category, just like a bourbon blend. You can do a mix of bourbon and rye. You can do anything American whiskey you can blend. And then my other one is going to be the Frankenstein category, where you could blend anything you want as long as it qualifies as a whiskey. It can't be a liqueur. Sure. It can't be anything like that. But you can blend an American single malt, a Scotch, an Irish, whatever you want to try to make this Frankenstein-y blend to see who wins that category. So what I'm doing is
whiskey.
Yes, I'm gonna. So however many entries I get, I'm gonna have them send in multiple samples of this blend, send it out to a few different whiskey tubers to actually come on and help me pick as we go on to move the final. So I feel like it'll be kind of a cool thing for everyone to get involed.
For sure. That'd be fun.
Plus we can sit around and shoot the shit more.
Yeah, exactly. Just shoot the shit. So
before we let this topic go, both live finals at Pours in the Park 2023. So here's the thing. I believe Luke just said it. Like you could. Thank you for the super chat.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, both. Yep. So here's the other thing. The other thing is Luke said in chat, like you can have a live audience.
Yeah.
People buy tickets. That would cover the cost of setup.
Yeah.
This is a doable. I swear to God, this is. You guys think I'm fucking with you?
Oh, this is like
we'll just host it at the casino.
This is so doable. We need to get an auditorium, rent it out. It'd be, dude, Matt, we're doing. Matt, I don't give a fuck.
I do. Listen, I do event planning at my job. This is so fucking easy right now.
Let's fucking go.
Listen,
dude,
you write it, I'll read it. Fucking, we're doing it live.
I'm telling you guys, this is an in-person thing.
Somebody message Matt right now. This has to happen.
He's hiding in the background.
This is the one time I'm gonna be like, Matt's not in here. He's like, I'm fucking here, bitch. Yeah.
I won't even be mad if I'm not in the finals. Just let's do it.
So somebody just said, well, Dan, you got to make the finals. You must not have watched this year because I was there strong. You know what I mean? So how would you do this year, Sean? Oh, never mind. You lost degrees.
Oh, ADHD's here. He's
Matt,
here.
Rewind 8 minutes. Man, I'm planning your whole next year, buddy, but I'm going to be there for it 100% to help you out, without a doubt. And then Jason's going to be there to help you. He kind of agreed to that, and I just kind of really pushed him towards it. And then Sean's going to be there purely for moral support and to stay out of the sun. So, but we're going to do live Matt Madness finals next year. We're going to sell tickets. We're going to do it like Jeopardy, where you're the host. There's 3 podiums. It's a whole thing, Matt. We're literally... Kelly set up, like, somebody can set up a whole board. I swear to God, this is going to be incredible, Matt.
Yeah, Kelly did great.
Matt, I'm just figuring all this out while we're live. You
ready to super chat for us, Dan?
Don't bet on Dan. Definitely not betting on Dan next year and Matt Madness. God dang it. Here's the thing. Cam also live. Cam choke 100%.
We're going to have to fuck with him.
He's going to choke. Physical stature, he's going to be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grease will be there with his shirt off. It's going to intimidate him.
That's also true. The chaos of Grease in person is going to 100% change the...
Yeah, he's going to... Yeah, who knows what he's going to do live at those podiums.
Oh, dude.
It won't be his event. Shirt's coming off.
Yeah. We just do a weekend. This is just a weekend.
Yeah.
Dude, finals it up. This would be incredible.
This could happen. This could happen.
I got it all laid out in my head, dude. It's literally figured out. It's done.
We can fucking get this sponsored. Forget it.
Oh, dude, are you there? I'm
wait. Did you not think that was going to be an option?
What?
To get like sponsors on?
Oh, I know which ones. Well, like I already got 3 in my head.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
We got glassware. We got cigars. We got, dude. See, this is easy. Dude, this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
I feel like it's not your event, but you're taking it over.
I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't want any money.
You do now.
No,
you do
I'm just
now.
the idea guy. Matt, I'm spewing, write 1 or 2 good ideas down and forget the rest is the idea. Bubble bath bourbon. I'm gonna let you finish, but daggum it, I gotta stay. Got the 100% Grease with a shirt off with Sharpie written Dan's bitch on his chest. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you guys for the super chats. But yeah, so needless to say. Okay.
Jesus.
Can someone say okay, listen, this is the cool part. Can't be rigged. In person live, Matt.
I can rig it.
Matt has his faithful assistant in a dress, me, pour all the samples, right? Nobody knows the answer. It's not even me, except Matt. Can't possibly cheat. Be incredible.
Did I just hear you say you in a dress?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I gotta be Vanna.
It's straight nightmare fuel.
You know who we get in a dress if we can talk him into it?
You can't unsee that.
Dan Light.
No,
it's
Bobby.
Dan Light. Oh fuck.
Bobby is shredded right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
I don't know. We should put Dan Like next to Bobby in that Dorothy outfit that Dan Like had at Halloween. Holy fuck!
Everyone's going to refunds right then.
Oh, Zachary Hess said, "Okay, Dan, calling it. Him in a dress. Attendance drop 50% for the live audience.
Yeah,
or increased by 75. We'll have to check. You know,
it's a real big or. I feel there. Holy.
Sean will shave his head if we do it in person. He said that.
Wrong.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Dan said he'll shave his head again if we do it in person.
No, I got my haircut picked out. We're good.
Yeah, perfect. You have a whole year to grow it.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't full shave my head again.
You didn't do it the first time.
Good point. Somebody did, though.
Yeah.
Chrissy said ball wax. Wow, she went right for it, huh? Chrissy, that's aggressive as hell.
It is kind of aggressive, yeah.
I can tell you the dollar figure that would take
It's too high.
is too high.
It's too damn high.
I have a lot of faith in whiskey too, but you know, I can say some wild shit.
Oh, see, only and Joe's in for the dress. I told you, I'm telling you. I'll come out tube top dress, the whole thing. I'll do the whole thing.
Tube top dress?
Tube top skirt.
Okay.
Skirted up.
That's called a kilt.
Okay, I'm going to drink the Nashville Barrel Co. That's the Houdini.
The Houdini. That's
okay,
why I just poured.
Houdini.
So
Okay.
I poured
yeah,
that.
the Houdini. Yeah, I'm curious yet. I think did I write the age on that bottle?
6 years. Oh,
Ah.
wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, I wanted to. That I would never in a million years think that's a 6-year-old bourbon.
So have you guys done? You guys have clearly done. Have you guys done 1 or 2 picks with Nashville?
That was our first one. We did a bourbon and a rye, which I sent you the rye too, which is the
Yeah.
Dr.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cherry
Dr.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Name alone, I want that.
Yeah.
Nashville has really good MGP.
They do, and they are capitalizing on it, man, because
That's
those
true.
those bottles can get expensive.
I know. So that's the only downside,
Yeah.
right? Nashville, cool label, good whiskey. Like the whole thing's great. The only downside is like the like 150-ish bucks for like a pick sometimes or whatever.
I mean, their bourbons are okay. Like if you guys get a chance to do it, I wouldn't even like, because we got to taste 6 years and I want to say 8 or 9 year bourbons, and the 8 or 9 years weren't even close. The 6 years
really
completely blew them away. I think those 6 years are aged in some like crazy part of the warehouse and from MGP, because they completely outshine the higher age bourbons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it called Houdini? Oh,
because we just did not think that tasted like a 6-year-old bourbon.
Okay.
So it kind of plays a trick on you.
People.
Somebody will do it. We can't do it from StreamYard.
Oh, we can't ban people from StreamYard. Someone get that. Get the old naked HD fun.
Best adult dating site.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
There's something like funky on that.
Yeah.
No, but like in a good way.
Oh, it's fruity as hell.
Yeah.
The back of that tastes like a weeder, but the front doesn't.
Oh, maybe that's what I think it is. It
so
feels like a wheat funk on it almost.
The front tastes like bourbon palate, and then the finish I get like that sweet, really sweet red fruit wheat. That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's like it tastes like it's finished, right? But it's not.
Yeah.
That like woodiness on it.
Yeah. And then I got like this coffee bean note on it on the finish, which I fucking love, which like sold me.
Little coffee on bourbon, I'm so in. Like,
yeah, that's like if I get any coffee bean on anything, it's up here.
You know what it reminds me of?
You can do custom blends with Nashville.
Hold
on, somebody just said that.
I don't know. Can you? Are they doing that?
Tennessee Jen, are you talking about Nashville, buddy?
Yeah, I think he is, because I know
that's
Old Elk is starting to do that. You can do custom blends with Greg Metz at Old Elk now.
Okay.
I'm in.
So we're one of the things real quick before because I'm gonna forget. Tennessee Jed, I didn't realize the one that we have here is a blend. I thought that was a single barrel. That's so interesting. That's super interesting. I know we have one, buddy. I didn't know that was a blend.
Come on.
I would learn.
Come on, buddy.
The name's Knots. It's kind of like naughty.
Yeah, a little bit.
Without the Y.
You know what this reminds me of? Blind, I would think it's Old Heaven Hill.
So that's the coffee bean note I get usually is on Elijah Craig barrel proofs. I get like a coffee ground or coffee note.
Because I think it's got that like almost weedy funk. Like it feels like it's almost that like green note that I get off Old Heaven Hill.
Oh, like our pirate bottle.
Yeah.
Heaven Hill. Okay.
That's wild.
That's super good. Okay, so the Old Elk thing.
Yeah.
So we're we need to figure out dates. We're figuring out dates where we can go out to Old Elk because we have like a setup to go do a pick.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to figure out dates to go do one. I don't want to be able to get out there.
I know, because the thing is, I'd want to go out. So they were like, we can send samples or you can come out and do it. And it's like, any chance to go to Colorado, we just go to Colorado's great. I love that's one of my favorite.
Just to hang out with fucking Greg Metz and blend something is like, that's insane. I mean, the guy's a legend, even though the guy acts like he's he's just like serving pancakes at an IHOP. But
yeah, sure.
He doesn't realize how legendary he is.
But he's Greg Metz. Yeah. Well, and so it's one of those things where it's like, dude, honestly, like to go out there and do a blend would be so fucking cool, man.
Right?
That would be the coolest thing.
I know. I want to do it. I just have to get through July, and then kind of like all my work shit kind of slows down. Right now, it's just kind of crazy. So,
dude. Well, we have the same problem with the meetup where
consuming every hour.
The meetup is consuming so much time and planning and whatever that it's like, okay, we can't go. We got to go. We have to go to Kentucky in early August. Sean's gone for the next 8 weeks because he just doesn't like believe in like working.
My wife in here, anyone seen her talk? She likes really filling her schedule up. She already messaged me of when her friend that now lives in Sweden is coming to see us. So
Sweden.
Yeah.
Can you go back to Sweden? That sounds like a fun place to go.
Yeah, she like lives there.
I know she lives there. I'm saying you could go there.
What? But she's coming here.
Yeah, but just go back in her suitcase.
I could just buy a ticket, hear me out, and not fucking die.
Lisette said Colorado's waiting for you guys. Colorado's one of my favorite places to go. We've been to Colorado a lot.
I love Colorado. It's beautiful there. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Ron Sinclair, thanks for super chat, buddy. Cheers, fellas. It's baby's Eve for me. Wife's getting induced at AM, hoping to bring the little one to the meetup. Oh my gosh, dude!
Congratulations, buddy.
Rob!
I hope everything goes well.
Congrats,
for you.
Rob.
Free, dude. We're doing a pre-cheers for you, buddy.
That's right.
Cheers.
The bebes.
Cheers, man. Enjoy the snugs and the warm baby smells of love and happiness and innocence and beauty. It's fucking the best thing ever, buddy.
Baby's got that smell about him.
Babies, dude, babies.
Better than new car.
They like to snug. They like to chill. Usually, new babies are fucking chill. Dude, new babies love sleep.
Yeah.
They love to sleep.
Eat, sleep, poop,
shit,
rinse and
move on,
repeat.
dude. Take advantage of the snugs. So
That's right.
But yeah, man. So okay.
That's good. I haven't had
Okay,
that yet.
Nashville, that 6 year's super good.
Yeah.
How did you guys do the Nashville pick? Did you guys get stuff sent to you? Or did you?
Yeah,
guys-
we got samples sent.
Okay.
Yep.
Were they cool to work with?
Yeah, they were really easy. I mean, they do all the distribution themselves. There's only like 3 or 4 states they can't ship to. So
Sure.
Yep.
Dude, so here's the thing. So we work with Bourbon Outfitters for all of our picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ryan Alves is a motherfucker.
They're I haven't done a pick with them, but just talking with them and stuff. They're amazing. So
Ryan is
Ryan's
Ryan go in the fucking Bourbon Hall of Fame. I don't give a
They
fuck.
get shit done
I
over
don't
there.
give a
Yeah,
fuck.
they
what
get-
anybody says.
Ryan knows exactly what he's doing, dude.
Alves is a motherfucker. So I will literally hug that man for the rest of my fucking life.
It's like Matt Porter. They both give great hugs.
Yeah, and just great people. So we run everything through Bourbon Outfitters, and they have the Bourbon Outfitters warehouse is in DC, right?
Yeah.
Dude, such a huge benefit of DC is you don't need distribution to get there. You pay import tax when it gets there.
Yep.
So it's such a fucking blessing when it comes to like doing picks with smaller brands, especially because it's like, no, we don't. It's okay if you don't distribute.
Yeah, you might only have 5-state distribution,
Right, and
but
that's okay.
DC's like, we don't care.
Dude, it's the best.
That's so when we do some of the smaller brands, just like you guys brought up, we go through shared port. We go through shared ports in DC.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've done Driftless Glen. We've done some. We did the rare character.
Yeah.
We've done a bunch of stuff. We have some really cool picks coming up with shared pour as well. Our Penelope Toasted is finally baked and cooked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
That's our shit right there.
Biggest fanboy of Penelope Toasted ever. Fucking
Dude, our fucking pick tastes like butter pecan ice cream with chocolate syrup on it. It's so fucking good.
Oh, dude,
It's
all right,
ridiculous.
Whew, you gotta calm down with those tasting notes.
That's so good.
I can't even stand up. Holy shit!
It's the butter pecan all day long.
Oh, I'm a pecan kind of guy.
Have you done?
You ever been? Hold your thought. You ever been to Cinnabon? This is way more important.
Yeah.
The pecan roll from Cinnabon.
Yep.
I feel like
Change
you're
your
saying
whole fucking life.
pecan wrong.
Well, he said a pecan. It got in my head. I'm saying pecan now.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He's allowed to say pecan.
Back to your actual thought. That
I was going to
probably important.
ask if you've done a Starlight pick.
Yeah, we did. We actually just released them 2 weeks ago. We did a double oaked, and then at the last minute, we weren't really finding anything else that were like, want to take this. They pulled out this sherry barrel, this Oloroso sherry finished one out at the last minute. And dude, you think that Nulu Spice Jam is dark? That sherry thing you couldn't even see through. It looked like coffee.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah. I tasted it like once or twice. Me and Scott looked at each other. We're like, we want that. So,
Okay. How much do you love going to Starlight as an experience?
Starlight is probably the top 3 experiences to go to for a pick.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
What are your top 3?
So first one was Maker's Mark.
Really? No, I wasn't expecting that.
Me either.
We haven't done that, but I wasn't expecting that.
Dude, it's a different. It's like first class, dude. It's like you go in, they give you a whole tour of the whole space. You kind of walk through the history. You're drilling barrels in the warehouse. You're tasting that. Then you go to the room. You're fucking blending shit. The way that they have it worked out, dude, it's a whole like immersive experience. And it's like in the middle. It's weird. It's like off the beaten path of all the other distilleries in Kentucky.
Right,
So. When you go to Disney World and it's like you go to like the Harry Potter area or the Marvel area, and you feel like you're in like another world amongst the big world.
Yeah, like you've entered a different theme park.
Yeah, that's what Makers feels like. So, and I think it's not just the experience, but it's just how they treat you. They're all just amazing people there. They have a self-sustaining farm and everything. So everything you eat there all comes from their farm. It's all farm to table, dude. It's crazy.
That's cool.
And then probably second, man, that's tough now. Probably Starlight's up there. I love doing the Wilderness Trail pick. That was old school.
Yeah, they're so nice.
That was just going in a fucking rick house with drills and just fucking pouring out. And then what can I say?
Hold on. That's what you did at Wilderness?
Yeah, Wilderness Trail. We went in with a drill. We just fucking pulled samples.
Did you go during COVID or not during so much COVID?
God, this was just after, I think.
Oh, that
okay.
Yep. Okay.
We went during. We did a tour, and then we just went back to their little room.
Yeah.
With real plush. Dan's searching for these couches so
I'm
bad.
trying to find these fucking.
Oh, you went to that room with the yeah. Okay.
Yeah, kind of Dan's trying to find those couches.
We got to furnish a new building, and I'm trying to find these fucking couches. Dude.
But we just went in there and chilled out, and even still, the hospitality there was amazing.
Did you do the pick with Macaulay?
Yeah, with Macaulay.
Dude, Macaulay's the fucking best, man.
He's a character.
That's why we named our pick Tom Sawyer's Mean Rye, because he was playing music, and then fucking Rush came on as we tried this barrel.
Sure.
And it was fucking Tom Sawyer, and it was easily the best barrel we tried that day. And I was like,
dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking.
It's great when stuff works out like that.
Dude, that's amazing.
I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, our Wilderness Trail ride is probably one of my favorite rides that we've done. A lot of the other picks we've done have been, virtual, obviously, because of reasons.
Yep.
Another great experience we did. Yeah, obviously Starlight's up there. The old Forester one is very high class. You kind of walk in, they have the whole table.
Sure.
Kind of sit down and do it. They give you a quick little tour. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that have been.
Turkey.
Yeah. Oh, Four Roses. Four Roses was
really.
Yeah.
Really. Dude, your list is blowing my fucking mind. Yeah. So, okay, what would you do? Say top three right now. I won't say a word.
Of our experiences that we've done?
Experiences let's do experiences.
Turkey's up there.
Okay.
Starlight.
That's the other one. Wild Turkey picks.
Yeah.
That's like I just did. We finally got to a couple months ago. Went to Wild Turkey. I got to actually, after missing him for years, I finally got to meet Jimmy Russell. The dude's just sitting in the little fucking tasting room eating barbecue, and I walk in and just hanging out.
Dude, that's amazing.
And I said to everybody on my live stream, I literally kind of shed a tear because I'm sitting there talking to this guy that I've been trying to, I'm like, well, let's face it, I'm stalking him. I'm basically stalking him. I'm stalking him for years, trying to finally fucking meet him, and he's talking, holding court. And everyone's asking him questions, and he's still as sharp as a tack and telling stories of Wild Turkey. And then after that, we get to go pick fucking two Russells and a Kentucky Spirit in the same day. I mean, that's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
Right. See, I think Starlight's up there with
I
Turkey.
think my number 3 would just be, Buffalo Trace.
Starlight, Turkey, BT.
Yeah. Really? Buffalo Trace is up there for you guys?
Because of how big it was. The tour was amazing. We had a really good group. I think Clearwater is up there for me too, because the people that we were with.
Yeah.
So it was it's the overall experience.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Buffalo Trace and Clearwater, people that I was with, why it was great. Starlight as an experience, I think, is the number one. I think hands down the most obtainable one for people to go do.
No, I think
being able to do a tour and hang out and go see the farm.
Starlight. Starlight is, they're a huge farm but small distillery.
Yeah.
Their experience is unlike. How many barrels did you guys? How many barrels do you guys do you think you tasted through that day?
26. We counted.
Yeah, it's about
26.
right.
Bell Biv DeBove in chat almost died.
Yeah,
almost fucking died.
Dude, he literally was drunk 7 times that day.
No, dude, he fell asleep sitting up on a couch in about 4 seconds straight, literally.
Yeah, we
to water.
We had Marty from Whiskey Nose with us. He literally had to. He went in the warehouse. We couldn't find him anywhere. He went and sat in a corner because it was too much. He's like, I just need to slow down. This is crazy.
Real quick, but I just wanted to highlight this because I saw it. Ron said, if that 134.5 proof, that is the Detroit Whiskey Society pick. He said it opens up great with water. If we could have bottled it at 115, we would have. I think that happens with a lot of the Old Forester barrel proof picks.
So the problem is on that one, it has such a sharp finish on it that yours has like a lot of flavor still going on it. It's a little drying. That one's like boom, drying.
It is.
It's like, what the heck?
Ron, we got to throw some water in that and try it.
Yeah.
We do, for sure.
Oh, here's another. The Nashville said, thanks for the OG plaque. I wasn't expecting it at such a low level. Can I express how much it means? Dan still sucks, but not as much. Hashtag Team Sean.
So the funny thing is I actually have Jason sitting literally right there on my computer desk. And so we went through and exported every patron that was getting a plaque that actually had their address on Patreon. And yours, because I got like 10, 15-ish that didn't have addresses, right? So I'm going through all of them one by one, literally making my life harder, by the way. Going through all of them one by one. And I click on, I'm like, how the fuck? And I click on your name because I know obviously who it is. Click on your name and it says, this patron has opted out. I'm like, you son of a bitch. So now I have your address anyway, so I'll just send it to you with the other stuff. But
I thought I was gonna move, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fair. That's okay. I'm sure we sent some to people who had moved and didn't update their Patreon. Some stranger just got a plaque that says OG fam on it.
The good news is when you move, you get to build a whole new set.
I gotta say, guys, real quick before I forget, and I know this is like way off topic, but fucking you guys nailed that fucking King of the North pick. Holy fuck, is that good?
Really? That's the one dude, I gotta send you some shit.
Oh man.
I've had a few of your picks, but not a lot. But that King of the North I really enjoyed. That was pretty good.
Dude, you know what we need to do 100%? We gotta find somebody who would be in on it because it needs to be a blend. We should do a Mash and Journey Junkies pick, right? But it'd be a blend. Like we need a high yield, right?
Yeah, we need a pretty high yield on it.
We need a high yield, but dude, we could find somebody who would let us blend something. That would be a blast to like go in person and do something together. That'd be a lot of fun.
What?
Dude, could we do something at either? Yeah, could we do it at either Old Elk or maybe even Pingree?
Or Pingree is.
It's touch and go on that one.
I'm not gonna say it took us 2.5 years to get this fucking thing one time, but it did. Right? So, now here's what we could do.
A little red tape there.
We do have something Sean and I have that we haven't announced that we could. Hinting at kind of or no?
I was saying Old Elk, but we could definitely do that.
Old Elk, or we could do the thing I'm thinking of that know what I'm talking. Or at some point we do a fucking Penelope thing too. After your guys.
Oh yeah, that'd be I mean they're bottling our toasted now, so it'll be out pretty soon. But we could definitely do a collaborative.
I would be saying Old Elk because they're trying to pick dates. We're trying to pick dates.
Well, and I didn't know. I had no idea Old Elk was doing blends. That's so freaking cool.
Me either.
Isn't that cool? Yeah,
dude. To do a blend between the three Patreons, it'd be a blast. And
the inclusivity there,
dude. Listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just such a Penelope fan. I'm ready to do another Penelope project. If we all went out to Jersey and hang out with Danny and Mike, dude, holy shit.
We might die, but we'll have a great time.
I mean, that's my own. All we have to need to do is just fucking go to Hoboken. Now my fucking Jersey, New York's coming out right now.
Yeah. Right.
We just gotta go to Hoboken and just fucking tear shit up.
We gotta do it. We gotta fucking do it. It'd be so much fun, dude. For real. Fuck, it'd be so much fun. We've not been to Jersey, and I need to get with Mike about coming out because I asked him for dates, and then he gave me dates, but they were all in July, and you can't make any of them because you just leave for 7 months.
I gotta go see my family. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Sagamore's another good. Sagamore's another good option. Yes. I mean, Brian over there is so good to everyone, so that'd be kind of cool too.
Brian is literally one of goated in the industry, 100%.
Totally.
I mean, I'll click it. I don't know if Jason can see chat or the stream.
Fucking Brian's so funny because Brian didn't you went out there right and hung out with Brian. We're doing a fight. You know what? Fuck it. I'll get a hold of Mike right now. We'll do it. And
people are like, fuck no.
We have Jim Rutledge. You guys can fuck yourself.
Yeah. You know what? Now that you mention it, no.
Listen, there's one of my quotes is on their fucking webpage, by the way.
It is true.
It's on the webpage.
On Blue Run's webpage?
Yes. And you know what, Jason? You son of a bitch.
Oh, is it
Blue Run
happening?
Whiskey. Okay, we haven't. Listen, if we've been doing this an hour and a half.
Is this happening now?
Dude,
We haven't even talked about a
haven't-
single fucking thing
We
that's
haven't
on
talked
the
about
thumb.
any of our favorite whiskeys this year. We haven't talked about any Blue Run. We've done fucking nothing productive except I've laid out all of Matt's Madness live shit, and we talked about doing a blend. You know what I mean?
So let's get into Blue Run. Why does Dan love Blue Run so much?
Okay, I'd like to start this story
Apple
off
Pro,
real quick.
you
Apple
picked the right
Pro.
one. Yep. He said I found a build 2 Penelope was going to do a July 4th blind versus blind 1.
What's build?
Build 1 versus build 2.
What's build?
I don't know.
Is that the architect? Is that what they're called?
Is that
There's
the
only one
architect?
Are the architects called build?
Wait, were there two?
Yeah, you won't see it on the first bottle, but the new one that they came out with has actually build 2 on the back of the bottle.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was going to do a
genius.
blind, but I ended up drinking Calumet 16 and benchmark foolproof all day, which
Calumet
I mean,
16 is really
hard
good,
to go
man.
wrong with Calumet 16.
Calumet 16's fucking, that's a hitter.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So I want to
Speaking
start this whole conversation off with one. So somebody messaged me because I posted
yeah.
a picture of Blue Run on Instagram. And they literally said,
And they said, hey, fuck
You better not, first of all, Dan, you better not fucking start the story like they took you out to lunch and you fucking.
I've never met him in person. I've never met him in person.
a barbecue,
All right.
I think it was.
All right.
So somebody messaged on Instagram because I posted a picture of Blue, because you got to admit the bottles are beautiful. What?
I will give it that. The bottles are beautiful.
Cool. So we're on the same page already. This is good, right?
Yeah.
So somebody messaged, they go, if they didn't send you those, would you still like it? Dude, if I could have panned to the fucking shelf to show them the rest of them, they would have, their fucking head would have
There's
exploded.
9 of them sitting there.
Dude, I have 2 of every release that they've done, except the 13 and a half year single barrels and the 12 days of Christmas. Paid for every fucking one of them except 2 bottles.
Liar, you only have one 14 year right now.
There's a 14 in that black cabinet right now.
Oh, isn't one empty though?
No, that one still has whiskey in it.
Dang
That
it.
one, the channel has an extra 14 year.
Like I says that, but he's gonna fucking drink it all.
100%. You don't give a fuck.
No.
100%. So here's the thing. Because I did watch your video on it. Because somebody actually, so I didn't know.
Me, I'm pretty sure I sent it to you.
Maybe you did.
Because I was like, hey buddy, you gotta fucking check. I probably sent it to you laughing my ass off.
I didn't know that you reviewed the Blue Run. I think, and I could be wrong, you have to correct me. I think it was a 14, and you said that it was pretty good, but it was just the price tag was high, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's a solid release, but yeah, I just thought it was. I mean, I'll give it this. It's the most interesting Blue Run I've had.
The 14?
Yeah.
The 14 was good. Now, I think
I feel like that was a Jason quote right there from Joe Waniger. I love mediocre bourbons with pretty bottles.
That's
pretty much how I feel about it.
So here's the problem. So I think that you paid significantly more for your 14 than we. So we got our 14 for like 175.
Oh yeah, I paid 2 2.25 for mine.
Yeah, and I think in the video you said 2.25 or 250 or something.
Yeah,
and I'm like, not that at that price, that's relatively close to the price that we're talking, but it's like, dude, that's like another bottle of whiskey somewhere else.
50,
right?
Yeah, I mean that's another Old Forester 1910.
I think this argument would be short because I do think you'll agree on my stance. I personally like the whiskey, which is, it is what it is. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. At $100 a release, because let's talk, that's source whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Like, realistically, the 14 year obviously is Barton or whatever.
Yep.
I think you're just like, obviously, Barton.
Yeah, I don't know that. It tastes like Barton. I'm assuming it's Barton. If we move to
Ozzy Tyler,
it's
find out.
definitely not Ozzy Tyler because it tastes like so. If you move to like the 4 years, like the high rye bourbon or whatever, I know it's $100, and I know that price point. There's some $100 is kind of shitty price point for a lot of whiskeys.
Yeah,
dude, at $50, that'd be a damn good whiskey, right?
Yeah, but it's not 50. You're betting your money on stuff that's not true right now.
Completely agree.
Jason, have you ever ran a hypothetical, Dan? This is how they all go.
No, because I think down this road that we're about to go down together, you're gonna agree with me.
I really thought this is Aiden that commented. He said no bourbon is worth more than $50. Come on, guys. It's Alec.
Listen to Alec's a smart man.
Alec is an idiot, dude.
Stay in your lane, cigar man.
And this is how you know Blue Run doesn't fucking pay us, because Alec does pay us, and I called him an idiot. So here's the thing.
Nothing more than
I fucking love Alec, and he knows it. So
So the one bottle of Blue Run that I liked. I mean, I still didn't like the price of it, but you know what? The one thing, and I've said this before, you could see the potential if the stuff is like coming from Castle and Key.
Sure.
You know, the younger stuff is the Cask Strength High Rye. That one I really did. I thought like, okay, am I crazy about, do I want to pay $100 for this for a 4-year-old, high rye bourbon? No, because I could just go fucking buy Four Roses for a lot cheaper. And I get it. My whole issue wasn't really with the whiskey with Blue Run. I think that's where we kind of have we kind of hit kind of a crossroads. My deal with Blue Run was the fact that these guys came on multiple podcasts, and it's obvious they don't know dick about whiskey.
Sure.
And all they want to do is they're taking advantage of the market. They hired the fucking one of the greatest master distillers of all time, to their credit, in Jim Rutledge.
Right.
And they also just hired one of the product development folks. I forgot her name, just away from Wild Turkey.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're making all the right moves.
100%.
100%.
Oh, we're going down the same road, dude.
Yeah.
We're going to agree at the end of this.
I just hate the fact that they're basically saying like, oh yeah, we don't, we're just trying to make a huge margin on the, they have a Nike designer making the bottles.
Yep.
There was an article. They're basically sneakerizing the bourbon industry. You get a fucking different color butterfly in a different colorway. You got to catch them all like Pokemon.
You're fucking right, Jason.
But all those fucking bottles that are on your shelf, Dan, you can't tell me that all of those bottles are great whiskey. It's fucking mediocre whiskey with a different color butterfly on it.
But hear me out.
Okay, hear about Eric Winham. He said they're all good. The 14 years amazing, but I got worn out paying $90, $95 for every Blue Run release.
See, this
which
is
kind of along the lines of what
I think Jason and I will agree. I don't have a problem with the idea that it's not a good value at all. I'm not arguing the Blue Run's a good value. I don't believe it is, and I'm a fucking Blue Run.
Lives by that saying. It's very easy to separate an idiot from his money.
And on top of that, listen, I know there's NDAs, and I know that's a thing. But I always equate it to this. Like, Blue Run is asking you to pay $100 for 4-year-old whiskey.
Yep.
For their higher age stuff, you're in the realm of what? Let's say 175. Let's say
around 200. Yep.
Around 200. Let's say 200. Yep. Bardstown Bourbon Company is giving you 17-year, 11-year, 10-year, all blends with all the details on the bottle for about $130.
Yep.
And you can make the argument it's a pretty bottle with no butterfly on it.
Sure.
So, like, for me, like, Blue Run for me misses the mark in that area, because when they're their fucking website is a treasure trove. Listen, I do marketing for a living. Yeah. Every bullshit marketing hashtag term that you could think of that's on that website, aside from Dan's quote.
It's definitely on
Let
there.
it be known as verified and solid. Okay.
If the Blue Run High Rye is 4 years?
Yeah.
What's that?
Tony Bagadone said
yes, it is.
Okay, he said, I'm loving the Blue Run High Rye bourbon. And he said 4 years.
4 to 5 years.
And then Bourbon Kingdom said Jason is 1,000.
Okay, we're not fucking done, Zach. So relax. I haven't even stated my side of the argument.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, when you kind of compare the two, it's, I don't know. It just, when I read that website, it's like the next big thing in bourbon. I'm like, you guys are fucking sourcing. What are you? How are you the future of bourbon?
When they're contract distilling. They're contract distilling.
Well, I mean, yes. So when I read that website, this was when all these high age Barton barrels were coming out.
Yep.
All right. So now they're contract distilling. They have the Castle and Key stuff. Yep. They're the future of bourbon. They want to, and I'm gonna fuck up this quote here. They want to honor the past while bringing in the future, but they're also asking you to put those old bourbons aside and buy our $100 fucking multicolored butterfly. From a bunch of guys that obviously have not. They like to drink fucking Johnny Walker Blue because they don't like any fucking heat on their shit.
But here's the thing:
Jason's fired up.
They're assembling the fucking Avengers, dude.
Is that
They are. I mean, this is the thing, though. Like, this was what I did all those videos last year.
Right.
Let's see what they come out with. Now, if they could bring out a little bit older, let's say their shit gets to 5-6 years old.
Sure.
If they keep the price point the same, I'll be willing to kind of give them more of a chance. But if they're like, oh, this is 6 years old, now we're charging $150, then it's obviously they've already said it's a money grab because they're just trying to capitalize on the popularity of bourbon and whiskey right now. They obviously don't know dick about whiskey, so they're hiring Jim Rutledge.
No. Because if they didn't know anything, they wouldn't hire Jim Rutledge or the person from Wild Turkey. I completely disagree.
Well, I'm saying that they know the players in whiskey, but they don't know what they're drinking in whiskey.
Right, but we don't need. I think there's echo. Is it? How is there just an echo just now?
I don't hear an echo. You hear an echo?
we hear one?
We hear ourselves through your thinger.
Yeah.
Dan keeps shouting more and more. So
No, Jason's shouting.
I'm just like I was like over it. I got me all fired up again.
No, we're literally in it.
Oh,
yeah, we're in it.
You're
We're in it.
fucking
But
in
no,
it. I'm glad you're
I
here,
listen.
Jason, 'cause
There are
It's gone now?
like
Can you guys
Dan.
hear it?
I can't
Alright,
hear
we're
it.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Dan. There are parts of it where I totally could get on board with what you're saying.
So-
They are building the Avengers. So go ahead.
This is the argument. I don't think that it's a problem to get into whiskey if you don't know a bunch about it, right? Now, I think that you need to be smart enough to hire people around you to fix the things you aren't good at, right?
They hired the dream team.
I think you need to, if you want to be, listen, nobody, well, I don't think most of us have a problem with Foregate or Old Carter, right? They're releasing sourced whiskey at premium pricing, right?
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
And if we're being completely honest, especially in Foregate's case, and I love Foregate, in not as pretty packages, right? Now, Foregate is doing a lot of Foregate's doing
They're doing wild shit.
Cool
They're doing
projects,
very innovative stuff.
finishing. The Cooperage stuff is really cool that they're shining a light on something nobody else is shining a light on. Now, the Carters are shining a light on old whiskey, blending, stuff like that, right? The Carters have their spot too. $200 a bottle at least minimum now, right? Now, I do agree that $100 for a 4 to 5 year product is a lot, and I'll never personally make the argument that it's a good value whiskey. I don't believe that.
Yep.
Now, as a guy who buys them, I don't believe that it's a good value. Here's what I believe. I believe it's similar thing happened like 2 years ago. A bunch of craft distilleries started, and they started making product. Their product was young, right? 3-4 years old.
Yep.
In their product was young, right? When their product was young, dude, fucking Rabbit Hole's putting out 3-year-old whiskey for $70 too, right? Now, and personally, and lots of people did like it. Personally, some of that whiskey I didn't like, right? What I'm saying is the idea that, so I'm willing to take the leap and support them now because I think Jim Rutledge is going to do a really fucking good job like 6 to 8 years in.
Oh, dude,
right?
I would never bet against Jim Rutledge.
Now, if that's true, and I'm not saying that this is going to happen. If that's true and they kept their pricing of their 4-year whiskey at 6 years and it's still $100, there's a lot of shit that's $100 right now.
I totally, I'm with you. I think it was just a combination of things. Honestly, dude, it was the bullshit website, the fucking hashtags, the way they were literally, it just seemed like they were marketing to the uneducated bourbon consumer.
Find it.
And I don't think you're wrong. I think this, and my wife's a marketing director as well, right? I've talked to my wife about Blue Run a million times, which is hilarious because I think that Blue Run is genius.
Because he looked at her and said, "Explain to me why I keep fucking buying all these."
No,
and she's
I'm not a fucking idiot. I understand how it works. I think that their marketing, I think what people in whiskey aren't used to is the marketing being in their face, right? Yeah. When you watch TV, your clothes are in your face, your cars are in your face, your fucking financing is in your, everything in your life, everything is in your face. Marketing, Abercrombie, fucking Old Navy.
When you scroll through
Ford,
Instagram
Chevy.
and you see those targeted ads because you talked about a dryer once, you're like, I do want this GE dryer.
Dude,
Thank you.
People stopped buying fucking Ford trucks because they were marketed. It's the highest selling truck in the whole country. It's the most marketed. Ford is one of the most marketed companies in the country, right?
That's why Sean has a dryer that he could control with Bluetooth.
For 100%.
He's not wrong.
I think
he's not fucking wrong.
I think whiskey's a different industry, and the people who Run Blue Run came from industries that are used to shoving marketing in people's faces because it worked, right?
Yeah,
Nike,
sure.
it fucking works incredibly well. Facebook, there's a Facebook director on Blue Run's team. Facebook, it fucking worked. It did, right? Whether you like it or not, it worked. It doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, I have nothing against that. I think maybe that's and as I kind of reflected on this, and all my anger was at Blue Run. I think that's the part, and I think that's the kind of the part that bothered me. It was they were so ultra like, yeah, we don't, we got into this to make money on the popularity of the bourbon industry right now.
I agree with that part.
And as a someone that really appreciates the history and everything that goes into bourbon, that fucking irked me. Honestly. And then
can I moderate this real quick?
Yeah.
So I can catch up on chat. So Matthew Miles said, I know a bottle I'm bringing up to the bottle swap for Jason. Bubble Bath Bourbon said, this is if the Avengers assembled and retired on merchandising rights dividends. There are a few other, there was
Ron, will you copy and paste what you posted above, buddy? Because we can't find the comment.
I couldn't find what Ron said,
there was
but Robert D said, guys, Ron Miles just floated a potential Bardstown pick to BJ's and Mash and Journey in the chat, and I looked real quick and I couldn't find it. I said, love the passion for you guys. I love the Blue End releases. They're overpriced.
This is, and I think this is why I say I think we're going to agree long term. And because I think we're on the same page. I think we're saying similar things differently because I'm not arguing the value because I agree with you that it's not a good value.
I'm glad that you can at least say that because for me, that's their marketing tactics, although they work and they are sneakerizing the bourbon industry.
Yep.
In a way. I just don't know if with the competition out there, how long they can sustain that.
That's fair.
But as long as they, I think, bringing in Jim Rutledge, bringing in the product development, someone from Wild Turkey, I think those two together, they have the ability to really bring out some interesting whiskeys in the near future. I just hope they pay homage and they respect not just the beginners and the uneducated drinkers that just see a pretty bottle and a butterfly and want to collect them. Yep. I really hope that part of them is thinking long term to also pay homage and respect the actual the bourbon drinker and the whiskey drinker that's more experienced. So that's all I'm asking of them. Honestly.
Sure. But I will say in this market, it is wildly like I don't want to say it's not oversaturated, but it's very saturated with labels. Yeah. You can go into a liquor barn and you go down the bourbon aisle and look how many fucking different labels are there.
Yep.
So when you have a package that looks like that,
beautiful,
and it has a price tag, and what you're saying is if someone doesn't know, I'm not saying they're putting out a bad product in any way, shape, or form, but you see that pretty ass fucking bottle. Mm-hmm. And it's got a price tag on it. You're like, oh wow, that must be special bourbon. Right. So what they're doing is definitely fucking working. Because
the just to add to that a little bit, the idea that listen, when these new distillery, let's say that they were distilling, there's a craft distillery that launches, right, and they want to get off the ground, and let's just say they're doing great things, and we all agree that they're doing it right, and we like what they're doing. Their distillery is great, and their whiskey's good. Oh, the problem is getting the attention is really difficult, right? Obviously, that's one of the hardest parts of starting that is having attention.
Yeah, especially in a saturated market for sure.
Listen, this is exactly why Hidden Farms needs Jackie. Yeah, right. It's not confusing. It helps them significantly because now that Jackie has the name attached to that they have Jackie attached to them.
Yes, other way around.
If you see a thing if you see a thing that says Hidden Farms and then you know that Jackie's attached to it, you're gonna try it at least once, right?
Yeah, I'm not sold on Blue Run yet. I would like to see what they do in the future.
Yeah,
I had respect for their single barrels. I could see the potential in their younger stuff.
Yeah,
especially that high rye mash bill that they're working on.
I agree,
but I just want to see more stuff for the collective good of the bourbon community and the actual whiskey drinkers, not just. I feel like it's marketing first, whiskey later. We have a name attached to Jim.
Okay.
We have a name. We have Jim Rutledge attached to it. Mm-hmm. It's going to sell no matter what. We have a pretty bottle and some whiskey in there. That's how it came off to me. Why?
I think that's why
it pissed me off. Yeah.
Ron reposted and said to both of us, if you guys want to split a Bardstown barrel, we can talk details later. There's that.
We'll talk.
Talk, Dan.
Ron,
JP said just shut down the channel, sell everything, and only drink rare breed. I agree,
Listen,
buddy.
So this is the other.
This is the
argument.
last one. I want to Timothy Jeb said, "Why does it need to have a value? Isn't drinking a luxury
100%.
in and of itself?"
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd all be buying pints of black velvet.
That's your honestly.
Oh,
I
wait,
think.
vodka,
I
just
think
crush it.
what's weird. Like, let me ask you guys this because I think this is weird. Like back when we were coming up, in the tubes, value and.
We gotta make a shirt, man. Like
in the tubes, yeah.
Just in the
Value-
tubes, and it's just like
just
our
all of the
YouTube logos.
people,
Yeah.
It's everybody that
Yeah, like value and everything that we saw that was available
Yes.
in that market, a few years ago. A lot of us talked about that.
Yeah.
Now with so many labels available, what's in it, source, this, that, blends, all this shit, the high price stuff. Like, is there really does value really matter anymore? I think it's just all about like the want and the chase at this point.
I think there's a very high perceived value on a lot of bourbon right now.
Well, I think the problem is everybody wants value.
Yeah.
But right now is the worst time for value.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
That's
So
why I say
it's like
perceived value.
everything is just up a tick what people perceive
Yes.
as value.
So that shit that you see that is $80 or even $100 now, and you think like I say perceived value because it's like, wow, that is like maybe a high age stated whiskey and or like whoever's name's attached to it. You're like, wow, I think that's worth the money now.
Yes.
But it is terrible fucking value right now for
Well,
whiskey.
you gotta think about it. Think about the idea of a dude paying $100 for a bottle 3-4 years ago was like that better be a motherfucker.
Well, we just had
BTAC
Cigar
is
Dojo on.
$100. Right?
They were talking
Like,
about going out, and just clearing lines because there was Pappies on there. There was BTEC, and they were getting them for SRP, $100 a piece, and they were still like, man, I had already spent like $400 that day on bourbon, and I passed on a Pappy 15 because there's an extra $115 or whatever. So,
real quick, Eric Wyndham, I
think you chose right. Actually,
I love Buzzard's Roost, dude. We have a toasted one. It's fantastic,
dude. It's wildly
really
good. And then we got Springer with Blanton secondary at 250. Oh God, no! I feel pretty good with my Blue Run 14. I have liked all the Blue Runs so far. Agreed at a premium.
It is. I don't think it's a value. I'm not the guy, and I've never been the guy that's going to make the value argument for Blue Run. I think the thing is in value or in whiskey, everybody wants a value. That's we've kind of been trained to the way like Old Forester Rye is a value. Right?
I think JP just said it best in the chat there. He said, I think the flex comes from getting them a retail at this point.
Sure.
Dan turned bad and bougie.
Like getting we started off the show. We talked a little bit about Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend.
Yeah.
Finding that at retail isn't like
worth it every time.
That's like
I don't care if it's $175.
That's like a BTAC find at this point.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably some of the best $175 I think you can spend in bourbon right now. Like when you find one of those, they're always fucking good. People are like, well, I've got batch 70, I've got batch 80, I've got batch 90. It's like, they're all good.
Yeah. Yep.
Some probably better than others, but goddamn, if you see one for SRP, you should buy. Obi-Wan Fishing said, keep bringing the knowledge on whiskey. I've learned a lot from both y'all's channels. Small collection in my pantry.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
So I got to ask you guys. So before we kind of transition here into the I guess like our top
Shit show
so far to the actual subject of the show, I guess.
Sure.
Are you finding that your picks are way better than any of the shit coming out?
So there's a couple bottles that we really like a lot lately.
Yeah.
So here's my
I don't think there are a couple on the table right now. I don't think we've ever picked anything that even comes close to.
For
right
sure.
now, for damn sure.
I'd say that.
I'm just saying, like, is it like overall, like, so a lot of the stuff that's come out has like of your picks, like you find yourself going to your picks before maybe picking up a few of these other bottles.
I think that
for shelf bottles on the ones that we've bought.
Okay, real quick, I have
down.
to say one thing
Okay,
on
go
the
ahead.
Blue Run thing that I'll literally
Circle
stop.
it back, and then we'll kill this fucking.
I don't think this is an argument. Once Blue Run makes something within spitting distance of Old Carter 5 Hard Pass, here's the thing.
Old Carter 5 is a ghost, though.
Yeah, this is the problem is you have to also take into consideration when Old Carter started, how accessible sourcing was, and then when Blue Run started, how accessible whiskey was, right? If that's like saying, dude, I got a Boone County 14 year that slaps the fuck out of everything. I paid $100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course you do, man. I did too, and I drank all of it, and I'm sad as hell.
Yeah, I got
you know
that
what I mean?
Pingree Black label.
Yeah.
You know, I paid $150.
I had one of those. I had one of those 14-year Notter bourbons that is
Oh,
all.
God, the Blum Bros shit.
Yeah, the Blum Bros. I still wish I had that. That could have killed anything.
Dude,
Yeah.
and it was
I love that. 3 more. Yeah.
That was $80. Like,
Yeah, $80.
That Boone County 13-year one that you had, like the orange and black one. Holy
no, that was the Boone
or
County.
orange and blue. So
The Boone County, I had a 14 that was metallic labeled. It was
My
the Distilled by
God.
Ghost ones from the distillery. That fucking thing was a monster.
That's one of the best MGP single barrels we've ever had, hands
without a
down.
doubt,
It was wild.
All right, sorry, Jason. I didn't mean to. I just saw that one. The comparisons, whatever. But okay,
But yeah, our picks.
I drink single
those at
barrels
home.
more often than I drink most stuff now.
Yeah.
Like for Matt Madness, I was drinking like shelf bottles so I could get the distilleries, try to line up the distilleries with flavor profiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally outside of Matt Madness, it was like peated scotch and picks. Like that was it.
But I also think it comes with drinking so much fucking whiskey that you know what so much of the shelf bottles taste like. That it was like, if I'm in a mood or whatever, I'll go grab one of those. But I know that a single barrel that someone has picked is usually very different or unique for a different reason.
What Tommy D wrote there is something that I've been hearing. Like a lot of the patrons are just like, I don't chase bottles anymore. I just want picks from the different groups. That's it.
If literally you are buying and consuming at a pretty regular rate, like picks are the way to fucking do it.
Yeah. Listen, the reason that people like that collected Matt Porter, ADAC Whiskey did a poll a long time ago. Dude, I swear to God, he's like, you got to stop saying Matt Porter. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, we're friends. I don't know what the fuck to say. So, ADAC Whiskey did a poll a long time ago on YouTube, and he said, like, how many of you used to collect like baseball cards or Pokemon cards or whatever, something, stamps, anything, right?
Everyone.
Dude, it was fucking everybody, right? And I think that what it shows is like the collector mindset in the hobby, in bourbon and whiskey, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Everybody just wants a different experience. That's why people buy store picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's a personal thing.
Exactly.
You're getting an opportunity to try something that is different from that distillery, more than likely. Because like when we talk about doing picks, we try to do something that is not usually the norm of that distillery.
Dude, we picked it.
Or there is like
wilderness pick.
Yeah,
it's fucking wild, man. Like our wilderness pick tastes like a weird toasted barrel from a whole different place. But it's like. But that's the fun, right?
That's the point
like the idea is that it's not the one that you just went and bought at a shelf.
I think
for
Stanley
50,
left you a message too.
Nashville, I appreciate what you guys do. Sean and Jason have taught me so much. Grays Jr., Dan is slightly entertaining. You don't, Nashville, Stanley, that's not how fucking sentences work, dude. Okay?
And then actually on topic, Eric Wyndham, again, thank you, buddy. We appreciate you. I think barrel picks are a different animal altogether. I've been fortunate to help pick a bunch of barrels with a local store. I plan on bringing a bunch of them to the bottle share.
Yeah, man, they're fun. They're the best.
But I love bottle picks or barrel picks so much because that bottle, like I said, is usually such an offshoot of what that distillery's like mainstay, like tasting notes you'd think of.
So I'm curious, how do you guys like? So if you've done a pick, have you guys ever done a pick where you weren't allowed like a big group? It was just more of a small group with you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious, like, so for me and Scott and I work together well because Scott likes to find complexity and more of like I don't want to say traditional, but he goes for more of the complex and he goes for more of the richer like flavors in it. But where I try to find, I want complexity, but I also want something that's a little bit different.
Sure.
So when we kind of like going back and forth on barrels, we kind of balance each other out. When it comes to you two guys and like, how do you work? Like, what are you guys looking for? Are you generally picking?
A lot of times we agree, honestly.
We do agree a lot.
Yeah.
We weight things very differently. So that's what I was going to ask you guys. So for Dan, texture is a very big fucking component of when he
you got to get me you got to feel my mouth well.
You mean the mouth experience?
You got to feel my mouth right.
Please stop.
If you're feeling the mouth,
I know this is not monetized, but I feel like we're still gonna get off YouTube.
If it's dry like a desert, dude, I'm out. You know what I mean?
So, like I'm usually more flavor driven.
Yeah.
Dan does a lot of texture driven. Yeah, like experience, like I said. So I was gonna ask if you and Jason, you and Jason, Jesus Christ, All right. Have a good night, everyone. If you and Scott work that way, also, like one of you focuses more on one area and vice versa.
Yeah, that's basically how it works. Like I look for more. I'm a big finish guy and texture as well. Scott's the complexity guy. He wants the stuff that comes in with all these.
I heard you fucking say it, and Dan scoffed on your just.
Yeah,
I know you fucking child.
Yeah, a butterfly is just gonna fly out of Dan's mouth like.
Good to know. Jason's a big finish guy.
That's what happens in the early tubes. Just saying.
Oh no. We're like completely off the rails. Like 100%. We're supposed to be talking about what our favorite releases are this year. We're talking about sexual innuendo.
Hey, we haven't talked to Jason in a while. Holy fuck.
Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it works. All right.
Yeah. No, Sean. That's what you. A lot of times, Sean and I agree. Sometimes, like Sean really wants a honey barrel from Starlight, like a honey finished, like a honey barrel,
an actual, because they do barrel aged honey there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, real quick, Christian, you guys, you got any of those dumping soon? He goes, let us know in a couple weeks. I said, we'll definitely do that.
And I'm just not,
I want one so fucking bad.
I'm not into it.
It's the flavor.
Sometimes like we did a Yellowstone pick that I liked way more. And like whoever's on the pick with us, like Ryan comes on the picks with us.
That Yellowstone is the worst thing we've ever picked.
No, what New Riff is. So the first New Riff. Our second New Riff is a fucking hitter. But anyways, so the we went and did the Yellowstone pick, and then me and Ryan voted the same, and Sean didn't.
Yeah, not even the same proof.
It's just majority. It's just like
we did a Yellowstone pick, and we had the three. So you guys, I would assume you did the same thing. It was three barrels, all proof, the three different proof points, right?
That's a lot.
The second barrel at the what was it, the 109 proof, I think.
Yeah, the midpoint.
Yeah, had the most like amazing butterscotchy, like dusty nose I've ever smelled on a like a current whiskey.
Really?
I'm like, damn, and I'm like, I couldn't wait to taste it, but the palate didn't live up to it. So we actually
see. I like the mid proof.
Yeah.
Well,
I got outvoted
because like Sean didn't pick that one. Like the sticker is me like as a fucking wrestler with a golden fucking bikini on, like a whole thing, right?
It's still unopened,
and it says Savant.
I keep it on my fucking
Savant
shelf
on the bottle. Like it's just not Sean's pick, right?
Yeah.
I remember when you posted that sticker. Yeah.
Right. Well, and then like when I didn't like the New York pick and Sean liked it, right? And so did everybody else there. And so it's one of those things where it's just like, listen, full transparency. This ain't for me. And but Sean fucking loves it. You know what I mean?
And so did 5 other people. It's fine, you know?
I'm
going to catch up real quick again. Women of Whiskey. I love the barrel picks are not only unique, but you can experience what other value in whiskey.
That's true. So, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like Jason said, it's personal. Like,
it very much is. Joe Sullivan, 1 picks, 2 allocated BS, 3 things on the shelf, 4 Nutty McNutnut, 5 Old Early Times. How was that fucking?
Early Times?
I would have slapped the shit out of that guy,
dude. That's crazy. I mean, he lost you Whiskey Weekend, and then he also
the Night Angel himself. Good morning, Juggy. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. Looking forward to everything. Counting down another year away. Cheers. Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy. Thank you for doing what you're doing, man.
And I've caught back up. Sorry. I'm sorry. That gives me anxiety when we get too far behind in chat.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Sean has OCD.
It's not.
Okay, dude, you know what? We gotta give. Okay, but inevitably, before we do eventually shut this down, we gotta give people what I posted on the fucking thumb.
Let's figure out our favorites of this year so far.
Real quick, do you guys have something to cheers? Eric said getting married on Friday evening, looking to get a good Christmas in July bottle beforehand.
Hell yeah, buddy. Calumet 16. So anyways,
I was just going to say Calumet 16.
Someone get those box.
It's findable and it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
it is.
Orlando Valor.
I got to grab some.
Naked HD Fun, Fire Best Adult Dating Site. Thank you.
Dude, best.
So, thankfully we got these really cool let me highlight it. Why not? So anyways.
What are you doing?
He's highlighting a bot. Dude, let them at least pay you first before you highlight them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, you're in our chat, fuckers. Send us some of the money. Gosh, at least super chat with that comment. You know what I mean?
All right, cheers, sir. I hope your wedding goes better than Dan's.
I hope it goes better than what Sean did for Brandon Sprague.
Great wedding. Everyone had a great
Sean's like one of those fake people that marry people or whatever it's called.
I'm ordained.
He's an ordained spinster.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then he like, dude, he
I paid like $35 online. They were like, "You can marry people now." I was like, "This is a wrap."
he married a Brandon Sprague who's like
Done 3
super
weddings.
close to the channel. I know, but I was at one. You screwed up. So
Yeah.
we're gonna live in that one if I'm being
Hey,
honest.
you know what? I sit in front of a camera and talk. People are like, "You must be good at public speaking." Wrong. You know what the public is? You.
Yeah.
You're the fucking
Yeah.
public. I put an edited video out to people that you don't see me go, fuckity fuck. I just messed up.
But yeah, he said, what did you call Brandon the wife?
Yes.
He called Brandon the wife.
During the old, you may, what did I say?
Putting the rings on.
Yeah.
Sean called Brandon the wife.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible, honestly.
I was like, you may kiss your bride. Whatever.
Yep.
And then Sean sneaks his face in between. All right, come on.
Yep.
Hey, bro, that was it was comedic relief. I put that in there on purpose.
It was great. No, if you did intentionally do it, it was funny. You didn't, but it was funny.
Yeah, no, definitely do.
Now,
I do that to everyone.
Yeah, you're expensive, unfortunately.
All right, guys. First bottle this year. What do you think?
Okay.
We have
You just reviewed
6.
one that's high on our list. Literally just reviewed it.
Oh, I hope it's not the okay fucking bullshit eye.
You know what the best thing
number
is?
one,
dude?
no KI
You know what the
reserve.
best thing is? So I literally went to your channel today, right? I'm like, I gotta get a fucking picture of Jason for the thumbnail because Sean and I are like so far behind on fucking everything, right? So I'm like, I gotta get a fucking thumbnail. And I see her reviewing this. I'm like, oh no, dude. This is we love this bottle so much. And I'm like, this is incredible. So one of our bottles so far.
How are your picks so fucking good? And
you hate good
you got
whiskey.
such a gutter palate.
How do you guys fucking? All the picks you do. This
It
is
must be
fucking,
Scott.
This is missing something. Come on.
Missing. So you know what is missing? Apparently your taste buds. So, dude, this whiskey's fucking great, man.
No, it's
How do you
not
not like this, good
it's not
sir?
great. It is not great.
What don't you like about it?
Marketing.
I love the nose on it. I can smell it for days.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Then I like the nose a lot. You don't like the transparency on it? Is that your problem?
I love the transparency.
Dude, honestly,
Dude,
they knocked it out with a lot of that stuff.
On a lot of stuff that's hit the market, this is a weird precedent for.
I'll give it this. I'll give it this. I think from what I've had this year so far, like I've had a lot of disappointments.
That's fair. I'm with you.
I think this is probably one of the this is probably one of the better disappointments.
Okay, dude, what the fuck is that compliment? How dare you? This okay.
That
How much
Houdini,
did you pay for it?
way better.
Oh, dude, the nose is fucking incredible.
The nose on this is incredible, but the palate on this, there's an imbalance to it for me. There's it's sweet up front, and then I feel like kind of like the bitter rye notes take over, which was surprising to me because for me,
interesting.
Because for me, it was I wanted more of that sweet that I was getting on the nose and the front of the palate. And then the funky, a funky rye note kind of took over and almost got a little bit bitter for me on the back end.
What?
See, we love the rye note because it smells.
I love the rye note. I just don't like that weird. There's and it's weird too because there's some high age whiskey in here. There's some high age whiskey in here, but there was a
It's mostly high age.
There was a youthful bitter note that I was getting on the back end. It's the same shit that I get. It's the same shit I get in New Riff that turns me off.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's a note. It's something. Sean has something like that where we can literally go through bottles, and if there's one note, it ruins fucking everything. For Sean.
Yeah, that's
100%.
It's the one note that I picked up in that kind of. I mean, listen, I'll give it this. It's getting down to the point where it's getting better, but the first couple,
that's fair. Yeah,
the first couple pours I had were not my favorite. That.
Sure.
That funky note that just kind of kills a whiskey for me was tried and true. Yeah.
We all have. Sean has that 100%.
If
something's hyper dry for me, it just ruins the whole whiskey. I understand 100%.
There are also notes that I know that I hate and you love.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I actually have started to like a slight grain note, like a cereal-y sweet corn note.
Like you get a little bit of maltiness in
Sean
there.
hates it.
Yeah.
And so immediately we disagree on stuff because of that. Like, it's so weird. Oh, wait, hold on. So we've done one of ours. Do one of yours then.
Yeah.
So let me go with let's see here.
I've been waiting for him to bring out like WLW and be like, man, this is good.
I'm gonna go with a budget bottle that I actually pretty impressed me, and that's the Green River.
Oh, we have that, but ours isn't open.
Oh, where's it at? Is it
It's
behind
over.
you?
It's over under the table.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is actually for $35, this is it's a nice sipping bottle. I mean, I think I'm giving this like the nod because, like I said, I've been disappointed a lot this year, but for the price of this and the value, and I think the quality that's in here, I dig it. And Green River just got acquired from Bardstown Bourbon Company, so
wild.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where this goes.
That's wild.
There's gonna be so much more consolidation of bourbon and whiskey in the near future.
Do you think the longer we do Whiskey Tube, and like we're always gonna talk about the heyday of our like value bourbon?
Yeah, 100%.
And like everything's gonna be at like $20 lower on the scale that we think everything should cost.
Yeah.
Because every time that we talk about value, I'm like, dude, I feel like sometimes we live in the past almost.
Yeah.
Like even we talk about like $60 being a value.
Yeah.
And it's just not anymore.
Dude, that's such a good point. Like to me, like when I'm like kind of like going through my notes and I'm like breaking down a whiskey, that's a big thing that comes up. I'm like, am I right or am I living like 5 years ago right now? Like
we're curmudgeon old men now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I complained to my father about the lack of rain because my grass is dying. I was like,
yeah, but you've been old for a long time.
Full.
You've been really old. You've been watching game shows for 30 years. Yeah, 100%.
Old soul. I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, so I actually bought that bottle because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I bought it when we were down in Kentucky. We bought it to review. We just haven't reviewed it yet, and we just haven't opened it because of that. But I've heard a lot of great things about that bottle for like being what it is for me in that price range, right?
Listen, it's not a game changer or anything, but for $35, it's a nice like you could kind of put that up against like Elijah Craig and some of the other like really nice like low price bottles. Okay. It's just a really solid bourbon for the money. Yeah.
Okay. Bottle number 2 for us.
Wait, real quick. Did you say your the Dr. Pepper? Was that a rye?
Yeah, that's a rye.
Right there.
Oh, I did not see that. Okay, that makes way more sense. I kept sipping that thing, and like, I don't know if I've had the most confused look on my face for the last like 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, that's the weirdest fucking bourbon I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, no, that's a rye, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that
as a rye,
licorice.
But as a rye, you getting like that weird like Dr. Pepper licorice thing going on?
Yep, that makes so much more sense.
This is why Sean likes that madness.
That's a rye. All right.
Okay. Dan's like, Sean's like, I don't have to retire now. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I lost in like the semifinals. We shipped it in.
Sean's pal fun. So, okay, second bottle.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to pick one I don't know if you'll agree with or if you've had
that one.
This one.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. One of my favorite, we'll call it like a craft distillery release. One of my favorite craft distillery releases of the whole year, without a fucking doubt. It's not even, dude. It's good. It's 100% on the list. Chattanooga Founders.
Oh, dude, we're right here on that one,
dude. 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
That bottle is fucking crazy.
They killed it with that blend.
$55.
$55, which is
literally have 3 of them. Paid out of pocket, bunkered one. Swear to God. Like what? I couldn't believe when
it's like 3-year distillate
mixed with
old MGP.
Dude.
And somehow they made it work.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Chattanooga is very good.
It's so good. It's so good.
They're very good at getting an older tasting whiskey at a younger age statement.
Yes.
It blows my mind. You have to like a little bit of maltiness. If you can get over that, their shit is fucking amazing.
If you like malt, you're going to be in on chat probably.
Oh, yeah.
Our buddy Jacob Enriquez sent one as like a gift, right?
And Dan goes, I'll buy them all.
I swear to God. I talk to him on Facebook like pretty often. He sends one, and I'm like, we like the high proof Chattanooga stuff we usually like, right? Not the experimentals,
the cash
but
strength, the 111.
Yeah, and the rye's good.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. So I open it thinking like, it's going to be pretty good. And I drank it. I'm like, hey, man, how the fuck expensive is that? He's like, dude, it was like $55. I'm like, well, okay, hold on. How is it available? And he's like, it's at the distillery. I'm like, you get 2 or 3 more? Like, what do we like? We got like I have to have more. I got a bunker one. This one,
dude, I'm with you. I was like, when Tim Pearson was like, hey, we made this Founders.
Yeah.
It's a blend of our stuff and our MGP. It's kind of a blend. So it's kind of like where they started with the 1816 and then they kind of blended their own stuff. I was like, oh man, that maltiness with the MGP.
Sure.
How is that going to work? And then I fucking tasted it. Dude, I am totally on board with that pick. That bottle blew me away. I loved it.
It's 100% going into like, I like that we do the end of year blinds the same because realistically what this list is just stuff that's going to go into the blind at the end of the year, right?
Exactly.
Oh, sure.
Let's see how it does.
Right.
We need this because we're going to eventually forget.
Right. Well, the nice part is like the fact that we do it in similar ways is fucking perfect because it's like, these aren't like, this isn't the top 10 of the year. This is just like, we're going to blind these at some point. We'll see if people watch now and then they watch the end of the year video, they're like, that didn't make it, huh? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'll definitely going to throw that bottle at the end of the year. I mean, there's just not, I mean, obviously we get into fall, a lot of the big, releases come out, but we'll see what happens as it goes along. But right now that Founders is definitely in the mix.
Sure. Yep. All right. What's your second one?
I'm going to go with this one right here, which is the Jack Daniel's Triple Mash.
Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. Oh, dude, we're backwards on that in the fucking what was the first one? The OKI.
Oh, the bonded. Oh. So yeah, I mean, honestly,
we like the bonded more. Actually,
honestly, I can see that, but I just feel like for me, I'm always looking for stuff that's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
It's different.
The triple mash is different, and I'm surprised you get. So when I watched the review, I'm surprised you guys didn't like it more because you like the Chattanooga, the malty stuff. Right. So what was it? What was it about this that kind of was like, for you?
The Play-Doh.
Yeah.
The Play-Doh.
So what's funny is me and Dan shot a couple, like we bashed a couple Mondays.
We shot 3.
Yeah. And then I got him into Premiere, started looking at him. I was like, hey, buddy, every 5 seconds, the mic is on and then off and then on and then off the whole fucking video. And we really liked the triple mash the first time we shot it.
Like fresh crack. We liked it.
We reshot it. And then I took a drink of it and went, oh God, the Play-Doh note sticks around now. Like it smelled, when we fresh cracked it, it smelled terrible, tasted great.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
We reshot it. It smelled great. And then something in the mid palate, I was like, dude, that tastes like burnt Play-Doh. And Dan goes, it's not that. I go, it's definitely that.
Oh, dude.
You know what's funny is I've never really thought of Play-Doh on this, but now that you're saying it, you're completely fucking ruining it for me.
You know what? You're welcome.
We're Fred Mick and you got your trains out. You know what I mean?
Fuck your train, fuck your triple mash. This is not fucking Play-Doh.
So there's an interest. It is funky. I think that's a really funky whiskey.
Well, I mean, it's an American single malt with a rye and a bourbon all thrown together.
I know, but the thing is like the weird part about it is Jack Daniel's doesn't doesn't release an American single malt.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
So they made that and then put it in that project.
So what happened is they were like, hey, we made this. I don't know what we're fucking do with it. Let's blend it out. We'll just blend it out. It'll be fine.
Oh, and Tennessee Jim said we ruined it for him too. Did we ruin that whiskey for people? Oh, no, dude.
I'm so sorry.
We got to stop putting out reviews.
Yeah, you might have just ruined it for me because now I can't get the fucking Play-Doh out of my head.
Oh, dude. Dude, oh no.
That's a note that I got on the Woodford Stouted mash.
100%. Yep, 100.
Was all that's
where we got it. Yep.
We were down in Kentucky. It was when we did our stag pick. Nick Jones went to a party source?
Liquor barn,
sorry. And there was a couple on the shelf. He bought one. And I was like, fuck. He goes, there's a couple on the shelf. Don't worry. I was like, all right, we got to get one to review it. He hadn't opened it yet. We went there. They're all sold out.
Yep. Or we were going to buy it.
Yeah. We get back home. He messaged us and goes, hey, I'm going to send you some. You guys can review it.
Yep.
He sent us like 6 fucking ounces. He goes,
he sent us a lot.
He goes, enjoy. I'm really glad we didn't buy a bottle.
Opened it, dude. We opened it on a live stream. We drank a quarter of an ounce. And then we were like, I'm dumping the rest out. Like, there's no way.
Oh my god, dude, that fucking whiskey was like I literally felt like I was like chewing Play-Doh on that.
Oh,
fucking
100%.
It's if you took Play-Doh, wrapped it in hay,
Oh, dude.
and then
Yeah.
like poured vodka through it.
Dude,
I was
that
like,
whiskey was
what
miserable.
the
That was
hell is happening?
poured vodka through it, just make it even fucking worse. Oh my
Dude,
God.
I'm really sorry to anyone.
I
that
get it.
either
You
likes
might
that bottle.
honestly, guys, you might have just fucking ruined that whiskey. I thought it was really good, and now all I get is fucking Play-Doh, you jerks.
Yeah, welcome.
Now I'm gonna watch your top 10 at the end of the year or whatever, and I'm gonna wait to see.
It's not going to be on there now, dicks.
But you know what's fun? The end of the year is blind. You'll
True.
have no idea. It'll like you might know it's in a blind. Maybe you won't pick it out. It is what it is. But
yeah.
Mark
For us, yeah.
Mark Emmenecker said, if that's Play-Doh, I like it.
Dan's eating a lot of Play-Doh.
Dude, yeah, listen, man. It's just flour, I think, or something.
Yeah, that just fucking mind fucked me. I need to I'm still gonna throw it in the blind. You know,
You
and
gotta throw it in
I would agree with you guys. I would throw the bonded in there for the money
Yeah.
and for what you're getting. It's a great whiskey.
I like the bonnet. Sean didn't like it as much, but
I didn't. I told like in our video, I was like, here are 5 other bottles I'd rather buy. And Dan goes, you know, you're not wrong,
I
but
said name 3, and Sean just lists like 5 right off the rip, and I'm like. And then the problem, what made it even worse is I agreed with at least 3 of the 5. I'm like, fuck, man, I guess so, dude. Okay, next bottle for us.
We're gonna agree
This is
on
gonna
one.
be one.
We're
Let's
both
do one
putting
we
it in.
agree. Calumet 16.
Oh yeah, dude. It's not
Dude.
even that might be my my number 1 of the year so far.
Dude,
I mean, it's
so
ridiculous.
how much did you like the 15?
I love the 15, but I like
I do too.
I like that cherry note. I dug
Yeah,
it, but
Same.
I think this fucking smacks the 15.
Me too.
I only think so Dan really loved the 15. I thought it was too much cherry. It was overpowering for me. I didn't think it was good front to back.
Yep.
That was my
It
issue
got,
with
it got more medicinal over time.
Yes.
It really did. You know,
But I'm still in. I was a Luden cough drop kid, dude. I ate those fucking things like lifesavers, right?
I actually had low hopes for the 16.
I'm with you. I actually didn't.
We
have super
opened
high
it.
hopes.
Yeah,
And I'm Dan,
I
I was
was so I don't know
it's
if you
different.
guys I don't know if you guys read what the hell's his name?
We don't read.
You
We
don't
named
read?
it there.
Anyway,
You don't read, Sean said.
we don't read.
Holy shit,
Do you
dude.
read?
Often? Like on the internet?
Yeah, we're good.
I read web
Yeah,
pages,
we're
dude.
good.
I like videos, Jason. You got a video or what's the situation?
I don't read things. You just got a video where you could kind of give me the clips.
Yeah,
out? That'd be great, yeah.
Is this an audio book?
Oh,
No,
dude.
Michael Veach, the bourbon historian. He
Okay.
did a review on he has a Facebook page. He did a review on the 15, and he said that it's like 1 year away from being over oaked. And then
Shit.
and then the 16 comes out, and I'm like, I don't know,
They
dude.
had a
I think this is pretty good.
You know, dump everything you got. I don't think it gets better than the 16.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the extra age, if you did a 17, is gonna balance out. You go from rhetoric 22 to 25 at that point in time, I think.
I don't know about you guys, but I get all like this has become like an almond bomb for me. It's just all like almondy
I get that
Oh,
a lot.
interesting.
oak, and oh my, it's just, and then it's got the spicy finish, which I fucking
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I think it balanced out so well over that year. Or whatever.
It
Or the
really
blending was
did.
better. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it
The
was good.
super Luden's cough drop, cherry
It's
note
gone.
dropped off.
Yeah.
You got a
oh,
lot
for
of that
sure. I
crazy
was
sweet oak.
I was searching for that note, and I really didn't. I mean, there's a cherry somewhat, but
Yeah.
it really didn't get into like anywhere near where the 15 was.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm with you guys on the 16.
That
This
one's
is
so good.
this 16, I think, is going to end up definitely in our top, 10, maybe even
Yeah.
5.
I'm with you.
I'd call
Stays
that
that
more
way.
like a walnut.
Dude,
but,
the
you know.
proof is nice. Fucking damn it. The proof is nice, dude. The proof being like the 106 is a good proof. Just solid proof.
Yeah,
Not too
solid
low,
106.
too crazy. It's good.
That's also what is wild with that is they've gotten older and then they keep going up in proof.
Just a little.
I love it.
Just
I
a little.
love
Yeah,
to see that.
proof at a time.
Yeah, I think they're doing kind of a nice job with the, with kind of the progression.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I'm going to catch up real quick. Tony Bag of Donuts said, thanks, guys. I bounded one of those triple meshes. It at
Tony.
least was $45.
Well, enjoy the Play-Doh, Tony Bag of Donuts.
Dude,
Glad
I
we
wish
could ruin that for
dude,
you.
I never, you know what I never thought about is giving somebody a note that they're like, fuck, I've never thought about that.
But
ever.
we've done it to each other.
I know, but it's you and
Oh,
I. It's
yeah.
like whatever. I never thought about that. Like Tennessee Jed said this, like, dude, yeah. I drank
When
it,
there
it
are
was
a couple
good.
notes that we give each other, and then like all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like, don't think about
Yeah,
this, and
yeah.
you're just like, that's that itch now. You got to
Stop.
scratch it, and you're just like, fuck,
All right,
man.
real quick. Tommy D asked, Sam Houston. I'm gonna say 15 or Calumet 16.
Oh, like between those two.
Because Sam Houston 15 was most people's favorite Sam Houston batches.
Yeah.
And I know that they differ because they were the smaller blends to the different states.
Yep.
And
So if you had to pick one, Jason, which would you go?
Calumet 16 or one of the Sam Houston 15s.
Well, I mean, for my palate, I'm going 16.
Same.
I
Yeah,
I like
it's not even a competition.
Yeah, I don't think it's even close. I mean, I like the 15, but that medicinal cherry just really starts taking over.
Sure.
It's kind of like what happens to the Master's Keep 17-year bottle and bond.
Yes, exactly
100%.
that.
I agree.
We are
Yeah.
so online with that.
And I like it.
I hated the 17 bottle and bond. because
I love the 17 bottle and bond, like the first half of the bottle,
too much.
and then I kind of kept it there, and then I don't remember how long it was, but I went back to it, and I'm like, holy fuck, this turned into a Luden's cough drop. It's kind of killed it for me.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
me and Dan,
I like it still. But
when we had the bottle and bond first, and then the Calumet 15 came out. Dan had tried it before I did, and then I drank it, and the first time I drank it was on camera, and I go, dude, this is the same fucking thing as the wild turkey. And he goes, yep. And I go,
Yeah.
you love it, don't you? He goes, yep.
I do. I really do.
It's like,
I
I,
like the
I just
cherry.
can't do it.
Sean
Yeah.
just doesn't like it.
It's
That's
too
one of those
much.
notes. It's like when you talk about you and Scott going somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, well, I know for a fact that if it tastes really heavy cherry, Sean's not going to like it. And I'm
Yeah.
probably going to be pretty.
Yeah, there are
in love with
things
it.
that like I know that I will taste. We had it at Starlight
Yeah.
very recently that we tasted, and I go, "You fucking love this, don't you?" He goes, "Yeah, I do." I go, it's trash.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I still love the 17. It's up there with one of my favorite Master's Keeps of all time. But yeah, it got very medicinal as it went down the bottle, unfortunately, for me.
Apparently, Tim says, "Sean, you ruined ECBP A122 with your dry erase marker comment."
Ours is fucking
Okay,
wrecked,
we
dude.
have another sample of a different
do.
A122.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot a blind between our bottle and
Yeah.
that, and
Apparently
like, figure it
something's
out.
wrong with ours.
There's some batch variants on
So-
those.
apparently something's wrong
It's
with
got to
ours.
be there.
All right.
I do. I mean, I don't think I got like the really super off notes you guys did, but
Sure.
I wasn't super crazy about mine either.
I watched your review after.
After
Yeah.
ours,
Yeah,
because
because
dude,
I was
ours
like-
is so strong.
I started looking at different reviews. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
People like
I think
it.
you and Matt both were like, dude, this is homage of what ECBP used to be.
Yeah.
Like the caramel and the coffee, everything was there. And I was,
Dude,
that was
ours
not
is-
ours. That was
ours
Yeah,
is
like,
strong at all.
yeah. When I watched your guys, I was like, man, what is going on with their bottle? I mean,
It's
I'm
harsh,
not
dude.
getting any of that stuff. What did you guys think of B522?
we haven't had
that
that
yet.
yet. We haven't had that yet.
Okay.
soon.
I've heard good things. We
Yeah.
haven't had that one. yet.
It's a mixed bag because it's
Okay.
a low proof, and I'm telling you, it's one of the easiest sipping Elijah Craig brow proofs I've ever had.
What's the proof on it?
It's like 120 something, but
Okay.
it drinks like it's 100 proof.
Okay.
It's
I'm
crazy.
in on that then.
Yeah.
If you can get ECBP flavor with 100 proof whiskey, that
I'm
sounds amazing.
still an ECBP fan
Yeah.
for sure. I just
It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like whenever I review that thing or anybody reviews it, people are buying it. I mean, a 12-year-old whiskey for like,
Yeah.
70, $80. Who gives a shit?
sure.
See, this is where we become like curmudgeon old men. We're like, that used to be fucking $60.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I love how you guys call me like yourselves like curmudgeon old man. I'm the one turning 45 on Saturday.
Dan's 56.
Sean's soul is literally 324, dude.
Okay.
Sean literally tomorrow night, swear to God, call him at 8 o'clock. Guarantee
Yeah, he's
watching
like a fucking.
Jeopardy,
He's
dude.
like a,
It's at 7
Guarantee it.
o'clock, bitch.
He's watching Jeopardy on the couch. Swear to God, with a fucking heartburn medication and some other bullshit.
You're doing 50% of that.
Oh, heartburn.
all right. What's
Yeah.
the whose
What's
turn
you-
is it for the next
You
bottle?
do. You go next. We did Calumet 16.
You
We
did
agreed on that
Calumet.
one.
All right. I'm
Yep.
gonna go with what's my next one here? I'm gonna go with Bardstown 7.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Here's my next one.
7's good.
We like 7. We do.
7 is wild. That's got the
Canadian.
like the corn whiskey in
This
it.
has that 12-year-old corn whiskey in it.
Yeah.
And
7 is-
I mean, I could see why this might not be folks' favorite because
Sure.
it is different, but I don't know. I just like the kind of the ebb and flow. It's like really sweet, and then it hits the spice, but at the same time you get all the age and the oak and everything in it. I think it just kind of takes you on a nice little journey. The whiskey, honestly, yeah.
So
Was it 6 or 5?
I think the 7 is such a happy welcome from 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
So
for sure.
3, 2, 3, 4, literal monsters.
Monsters.
Dude, 3 is still in the center of our set.
Yeah,
It's one of our favorite bottles.
2, 3, 4 are unicorn fucking sought after. If you see it
Bunker
for
couple.
Yeah, if you see it,
double the price of retail, buy it. Right? Like
If I walked in and saw a batch 3 for $250, I'd buy it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
For Sean and I, 3 was like the available BTAC at the time, like legitimate.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, and three was the that was the MGPB. So was that 4?
I don't. 4 had more of like a Brown Foreman profile. 3 had more of the MGP profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Oh yeah. And then 5 had the old beam 78.5.
And then
No.
5 had a lot of Dickel in it.
Oh no, that's right. 5 had the Dickel.
5 had a lot of Dickel. 6 had less Dickel.
6 had less Dickel.
Yep.
6 was a fall candle in a bottle. That was like
Oh,
apple cider. 6 was apple cider cinnamon all day long, but
That's
it wasn't. It didn't really go beyond that.
Sure.
7
Four is
I
awesome.
feel like takes you on more of a journey. And
Honestly, with Discovery, either be like, here's the thing, because I'm up for 2 different options with Discoveries, right?
Yeah.
Be an absolute fucking
Phrasing?
monster, or be hyper interesting, right?
Yeah.
But not offensive or whatever, right? So I think 7 is hyper interesting without any offense. I don't think it's offensive whatsoever. I think it's super interesting. I agree with you on like the journey, like the roller coaster ride. 7's such a welcome, like, to the line after 5 and 6.
It is. It's a welcome change. It's something different. It's unique. I haven't really tasted anything like this year, so this is definitely one of my tops.
Dude, I think that it'll be. I'm hyper interested to see how 7 blinds with other stuff.
Yeah,
without a doubt, because it is interesting as hell.
Yeah,
Disco 8 is no Tennessee with a stave finish.
Oh,
that's interesting as hell. That's super interesting.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
And I got one of the I got their rum finish on the way.
Okay,
so I'm hoping to see how that one turns out, and because they did it in a plantation rum barrels.
Okay.
Which are known for some. They make some pretty stellar rum, so that would be pretty interesting to try.
We got them again. Here, I'll highlight it for you this time.
There you go. Naked HC Fun, you owe us $5,000. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go.
PayPal us, and then I'll keep it as a highlighted comment.
I haven't had it yet, but ADHD Whiskey Porter did a blend.
ADHD Porter.
ADHD Whiskey Porter.
Okay.
I'm just calling that. You know what? I'm coming up with a new name for him.
Yeah.
Because he said that to me.
Yeah.
What's funny is I definitely drink more than you. I just know how exhausted your brain is right now.
No, dude, fuck. Mentally, physically, fucking.
Dan's in building a deck.
Porter, dealing with my child being okay. The Porter's blend just released at Bardstown.
Yeah.
And
heard a lot of good things.
Zach, our buddy Zach, was down there and helped me out and got one for us. Which is awesome. Because I'm like, I got it one way or another. There's no fucking way in hell that there's not an ADHD whiskey Bardstown blend in this
exclusive.
There's no way. I don't give a fuck what it takes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I got
I'm so excited.
One of my patrons had his wife with him and got a second one, and they're gonna send it over. And dude, I cannot wait to taste it.
Dude, I'm so excited. Do you know it's a Burr Rye?
Yeah, dude.
And I'm such a Burr Rye fan.
Me too, dude. I'm so which actually might bring me to one of my next bottles, which you might agree with.
Okay. EJ said, "Happy birthday, Jason." There you go. I'm hitting 56 on Monday. My birthday present is doing 3 barrel picks that day at
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, EJ. Get it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing.
Jeb Singleton, a few streams back, you guys mentioned something about aged in ore Glencairn being something that exists or will. They do their neat glass.
We're doing an aged in ore custom aged in ore neat glass for the Bourbon Junkies meetup. Like, it'll be engraved. So if you come to the meetup, it's just part of your ticket price, but you'll get one at the Pours in the Park this year.
Our next one.
Yeah, what's your next one?
Probably that.
This.
Yeah. Forgate batch 19. I don't know.
Is that the Kelvin? Is that the Kelvin 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm right there with you, boys.
Jesus, man. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ. How good is that bottle?
we've
Dude.
had most of the Forgates. We have most of them in the lineup over there.
Yep.
And this one, it's special.
Speaking of Burai,
Yeah, between this and 17,
Dude.
both Burrais.
dude.
I love the Burai
Dude.
so much, dude.
We
Dude,
had this. Dan just poured. I think this is another one that Dan just poured me and goes, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Dude, this is amazing."
It's so good.
And he goes, "Oh, we just got this." I was like, "Yay!"
I couldn't agree with you more. This might be between this and the Calumet 16 are like my top 2 bourbons I've had this year. This is ridiculous.
yeah.
Dude. This not for the same purpose, but this competes with Magnus Cigar Blend without a doubt.
Oh, dude,
Like, without a doubt.
I totally agree.
Like,
It's
not
it's
The
one of
finish on
the
this, wild.
it's one of the few blends and finishing like so for those of you guys that don't know, this is a bourbon rye blend finished in Australian tawny port and dark rum casks.
dude. And it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. You want to talk about like
some
premium
things
bottles
being-
worth
yeah.
the price?
Yeah.
That's it.
19 and 17, hands down, my favorite right now. Those 2 bottles, wild. Like,
Yeah.
you talk about a complete drink, front to back, palate on fire, doing flips and tricks and whatever.
Yeah.
Wild whiskey.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy, dude. I'm right there with you guys on this one. This is just an absolute beast of a whiskey.
It's so good.
I honestly think this is one of their better ones they've ever released.
I agree 100%.
Um,
I think this is top 3 Forgates of all time so far.
this
Yeah,
with Ethan Johnson.
last year my favorite was that rye they did with the port finish rye that they had done.
Oh shit.
Which one's that?
We didn't have that one.
It was it's basically Midwinter's Night's Dram for people with balls. You know, it's good.
Okay, Jason.
130 proof.
Jason, how fucking dare you? Okay.
I like how he drops that nugget
Jason,
and then just
you
gets up and
I
fucking
know you
leaves.
can hear me.
He's
You
like-
son of a bitch.
Joel Sullivan said, just enjoyed some of my Pour of the Year Sagamore 5-year anniversary. Living near the distillery is definitely a virtue.
True. Fair. Good point.
This fucking guy.
Somebody said buy all our Forgate on Seal Box. You can buy it from bourbonoutfitters.com and they will ship it to 46 states. So
I drank 3 gallons of water before coming here. I need to go to the bathroom.
you gotta pee.
Yeah.
I gotta
Real bad.
pee too. We'll shut it down here pretty soon.
Yeah, here it is. Ruby Rye Springs, straight rye whiskey,
Okay.
7-year, 40 and matured for 42 days in ruby port rum casks.
You say 42 days?
42 days.
Oh, short finish, huh? That's
And,
interesting.
yeah. Forgate normally will do a short finish because they don't
That's-
want
that's
they don't want the finish to overtake the actual backbone of the whiskey. But dude, this thing, if you like Midwinter's Night's Dram,
Yeah.
this is on another level.
So I'm gonna have to, like when you go to Kentucky, you see Forgates, right? Like that's
Yeah.
one of the nice parts about going to Kentucky.
Yep.
I'll have to look. We say it was Ruby Springs. You say
Yeah,
it was
Ruby Rye Springs.
Ruby. Okay, I'll have to look for that one.
Midwinter's Night's Dram is really good,
Right.
but this thing is like it's Midwinter's Night's Dram on steroids.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Cookie is just stolen Sean's spot. Better co-host.
Yeah.
He shows his butthole. So,
Yeah. Is that why he's better?
yeah, that was my point.
So yeah, so the next bottle I'll say, I don't have a bottle, but I reviewed it because I borrowed a bottle from someone, and that's the Heaven Hill 17-year.
Okay, I've heard that was like BTAC level.
It's BTAC level shit.
Love, happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's not even. It's so above most of the levels of some of the stuff that has come out. I mean, people go apeshit for BTAC, but that Heaven Hill 17-year can easily hang with it, and then maybe even kind of dethrone it at some levels, depending on your palate.
Sure. Interesting. Okay.
It's a gamble.
So I haven't had that one. I've not heard anything but good things about it. And
Yeah.
what was retail, like 300 and change?
Yeah, retail was like 300 change, but it's been in stores I've seen it as high in stores for like 1,800,
Holy shit!
and on secondary from anywhere from 11 to 1,500 in between.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh!
That's cooking.
Alex said, "What would you pay for the Heaven Hill 17?"
I would pay like $500 for that bottle.
That's a good one. Oh, that's a big
One
bottle then.
Boss hog.
What Jason would pay one Boss Hog
Yeah.
for the
I
Heaven
would
Hill
I would trade a Boss Hog for a Heaven Hill 17.
I mean, it's got about that much out of it. But other than that,
Jason and Ben
mint.
like crossed
Yeah.
arms and chugged it together on a stream one.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, mint.
Okay, we only have 2 other ones right now, so
Dude, I agree with you. There's not many.
there's not a lot. I think right now is the time to start like looking towards. I think people need to start checking like smaller distilleries now. Like
Yeah.
look for releases from, and the
Yep.
hard part is the distribution's not as wide. That's what makes that so difficult. But
Look
if
around
you
you
can start,
locally.
if you can start looking around like the state you live in, even
Yeah.
to see like their special releases, sometimes those are hitters.
They're a
Yeah,
trillion.
I mean all
it seems like.
all this stuff that we've been waiting on that's like coming of age now
Yeah.
is starting to overtake some of the big brands that a lot of people covet.
Exactly.
The
So,
heyday
like-
of bourbon is still coming.
Dude,
Yeah.
well, like Blue Run in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Boo
So,
that callback.
This is
Boo
another.
that man.
I don't know if this would be considered craft distillery. This rye from Sagamore, it's labeled as American whiskey, but it's their 5th anniversary rye.
Yep.
Dude, it's all of their distillate, not source, and no MGP.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking awesome, man. Like, it's so sweet. Their rye is so sweet and not minty dilly or whatever, but
Yep.
they're moving away from the MGP sourcing and then moving into their own distillate, blending and whatnot. Dude, it's crazy that so High West did this
Gone forever.
and so have others and not done it incredibly well, right? Where
Yeah.
they move away from sourcing, they move to their own distillate, and then it's a really harsh change. It's not a super welcome change. I think Sagamore is going to be one of the distilleries that does that incredibly well, where they're going to introduce their distillate. It is different, but it's super fucking solid, like
Mhm.
super solid. But
Another bottle I have, but actually I don't own yet, but I'm trying to get my hands on one. But I did a review on it from a sample that they said that they sent me, and that is speaking of Old Elk, was the Old Elk Double Wheat.
Oh, Dan is so on the Old Elk wheat whiskey, wheated bourbon.
I like
Yeah,
it.
if you guys haven't tried that double wheat yet, it is easily one of the most complex wheated bourbons I've had in a long time. It's
So-
really good.
I have to give Quogan, our buddy, help or a shout out because he helped us get the 4 grain and the double wheat, the
Yeah.
2 distillery releases or whatever.
So the 4 grain I liked, but it wasn't
Sure.
nearly it didn't nearly stand out as much as that double wheat.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
The double wheat is like a Sean whiskey,
Yep.
and the 4 grain is more of a me whiskey for sure.
Yeah.
Because the double wheat is more along the lines of like an antique, like a Weller.
It's a little boutique-y.
It's weedy. It's super
Yeah.
weedy.
It's
obviously.
super weedy. It's a little bit floral, but the thing
Yeah.
that sold me on it, I expected it to be like really kind of tame and easy,
Sure.
being a double wheat, but it carried a spice to me that really
Yeah.
kept it interesting.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Real quick, I like that one.
Yeah.
Eric, thanks for the cheers, buddy. We're gangbanging tonight.
Yeah, I highlighted it for Dan to read, and he put it on the screen.
Yeah. Dude. Cheers, dickweeds, he said.
Yep.
And then he said, sips 4 roses, small bet. You know, dude, Eric, I hope you're enjoying it, man.
Timothy Jed, the wheat bourbon or wheat whiskey. Dan loves both.
Yeah,
James SoCal, the Sagamore
Both of
Port, the Sagamore Port finish and the Sagamore Cognac finishes were
okay.
fucking. Those
Dude.
things were fucking legendary.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of the Calvados finished Sagamore too.
Oh, good call. The Calvados.
You like that a lot more. I like the port finish a lot more.
I love Calvados finished stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Calvados, that was a little dry for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
A little dry.
You like those apples, huh?
I love apples, dude. I'm basically
Fucking,
I love apples. I just love
the
apples.
Derby, running, winning. You know, shit
buddy,
like that.
you ain't running.
I'm running,
You ain't running.
sprinting.
I watched you walk up steps and lose your breath.
When
So,
it matters, I'm here for it.
that's
Yeah,
true.
it was-
If it need be for
Cold-
short
yeah.
periods of time.
Colt 45. I did not get the new Woodford batch proof. Did not get
Is there a new one
Wait.
out?
Yeah, apparently it's like a 118
Oh, let's
proof.
go. Was that the Costco one?
No, that's the 119 point
Oh, okay,
something. Is the
okay.
Costco one.
Yeah,
So-
the Woodford. It's a 118. I think
dropped
it's
a
118
lot.
and change. Yeah.
Okay.
That's dropped almost. Oh, last one was 129,
They
128?
used 128, 120s.
128.
That
Yeah,
high?
I mean,
Yeah.
the first ever Woodford batch proof I got, I loved it. But the last couple few were like, to me.
Oh,
We really liked one of the last two.
it was the 128 one.
Okay, so it wasn't the Costco one.
It was not the Costco one because Kirkland somehow got their own goddamn.
Dude, Costco got a fucking Woodford
blend.
release.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Costco's got the power.
That's wild, man.
128.3. Okay. So yeah, Costco knew what the fuck they want when they're like, hey, we sell pallets of everything.
Yeah, that's
We'll
true.
take whiskey.
Well, how many
Cool.
barrels you got?
Yeah.
Can you batch them or no?
Yep.
I don't know that the last Woodford Reserve batch proof I had was a good batch proof that was obviously young,
Sure.
masked as a high proof. You must attain this whiskey to me. I
Ah,
tasted I tasted way too much youth on the back end of the palate of that one.
Okay. He's a texture guy.
Yeah.
Or he likes Jack Daniel's triple mash. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
No, I obviously I don't anymore with your fucking Play-Doh shit.
Thanks for the Play-Doh note.
Yeah.
Okay, last bottle from us. Last one. Then we
Last
then
one, go
we're
for
good.
it.
I don't know if this isn't like whiskey.
This is not fair.
But the father son, which came out last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
But
dude.
Yeah.
we just got it this year. We just got it. And we literally killed half the liter in one weekend.
Yep.
Smoking cigars outside with it, dude. It's fucking
Dude.
amazing.
Is it
I am
86
so-
proof or something?
Yeah,
We are right here on this one because that
Dude.
Father Son 13, even though it's 86 proof,
dude.
There you go.
dude, it's kind of like in the that tin cup area where
Yes.
for a low proof whiskey, it's got
Yeah.
tons of shit
Oh.
going on. And I
Wow.
agree. That's an amazing summer cigar
Oh.
whiskey.
It's so good.
I'm
so
pretty
good.
sure me and Dan opened it. We drank about that much out
A
of it.
little bit, tiny bit.
We took it to the pick, and then we killed half a bottle of it with
Sitting on a
people.
porch smoking
Yeah.
cigars.
And it was like, dude, this is amazing. We had so much good whiskey inside. That bottle was outside. We all just sat there and drank it. Not out of laziness, but it was
It's
a
just-
billion degrees out
Yeah.
that day. We were smoking cigars, and I was like, I don't think we can do better. It's too hot out to have something that's barrel proof.
we had Magnuses, we had a Stag Junior, we had a bunch of
Hitters.
really good bottles.
Yeah.
And dude, we killed a half a liter of Wild Turkey Father Son.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
Dude,
Damn good.
If they would just make this not travel exclusive, that's the move. That's
Have
100%
you guys done the? I think I saw you guys also got the rare breed non-chill filter. Did you?
Yeah, I heard that you said there's no difference. So now, because you said
Yeah,
that,
we
we
gotta
have
do
to
a
blind.
blind.
It. You know what I mean?
No. There's a difference, but
The non-chill
I-
filter
I
is the
don't- I
worst thing they've ever made.
I don't think the difference is far
Significant.
apart enough for
Sure.
you to go and pay all the secondary market value and chase it. That's
Okay,
Sure.
do you want to know the best combination in the world? I know you have both these bottles because you have reviews on both of them.
Yep.
You take the Basil Hayden Subtle Smoke, drink a little bit of that, and then you have Rare Breed Non-Chill Filter. It's
Okay.
the best fucking whiskey you've ever had in your life.
the best whiskey you've ever had.
Oh yeah, because Dan brought that bottle in and was like, "Hey, I got a surprise that we're gonna review," and it was Basil Hayden the Subtle Smoke.
Because
And I said, hey, buddy, I've looked at that in stores and passed. I said, I will not buy that. I'm not reviewing it. He goes, I know.
I'm curious what you guys get in the non-chill filter rare breed because, for me, when I did the comparison, actually the regular rare breed had more texture, but the non-chill filtered one had more of that funky citrus turkey note.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I love that. So when I did the blind, I picked the non-chill filtered as more of my favorite, but
Okay.
I still thought that there wasn't enough of a
That's fair.
difference in
The
between.
variation, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, dude, why go through the hassle of the duty free,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
bullshit?
Yeah.
It's probably way more apparent having them side by side. Coming off
we
Subtle
gotta do
Smoke,
it. We need to do it.
that non-chill filter tasted literally like the best whiskey I ever had.
Literally tastes like a better George T. Stag, dude. It was the most incredible fucking thing. you just gotta coat the palate with subtle smoke. Really let the expectations low. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I said in the video, I'm like, man, this subtle
it doesn't
smoke.
even matter.
I actually kind of dug the Basil Hayden subtle smoke. I just wish,
dude. Okay.
but like anything, I just wish it was a higher proof.
No,
Okay.
we're not.
But guys, I like smoke.
Yeah, me too.
In the review, I'm pretty sure Dan goes, "Hey, if they ever put out a single fucking release at 100
Dude,
proof,
100 proof.
I'll be in
100
line
proof.
wherever it's at."
Just
Yes.
100 proof.
Thank
Just
you.
100.
Yes.
Not barrel proof,
Just-
not 150, just 100.
Yeah, just make this fucking thing. That's what I said earlier. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I could see people kind of liking this. It's still
Sure.
kind of shitty, but just put this out at a higher proof, please.
Right.
Mhm.
Dude, 100 proof. So I actually really liked the front of the palate on the subtle smoke. I didn't like the finish.
I'm right there with you. The finish is weird on that.
It's
thing.
weird.
It's
Rough.
weird.
You
Yeah.
guys are saying rough differently. Jesus, man, like
dude.
that felt. How do I put this? That,
Sean
like
hates
someone
Basil
kicked in
Hayden.
my door, and like
Pet you gently.
no, it's
I feel
more
that's
like
the move.
they kicked in my door and was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Here's a lollipop, cool, man." And then they set my house on fire. I was happy and I was sad, and then
I don't
what's
know.
gonna happen?
I didn't get. I really did think it was kind of more of a subtle smoke. I just hated it
Yeah.
at that proof. I mean, it was just.
There was so much going on.
The word subtle should have been in like all caps and bold. You know
It's
what I mean?
not-
No, it's the most subtle. There's like, here's the thing. My problem is
It's
like
not.
you say smoke, and I'm like, dude, let's get into some Isla Scotch, right?
Oh.
Like, that's
Yes.
You're saying.
Yeah.
when you
But
say
for,
smoke,
like,
I think
When
that.
I think bourbon wise, like that
Yeah,
felt like
sure.
a smoked cocktail. Like the
I
smoke. you're
dude,
like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
I totally, yeah. Actually, Scott Smith in the chat, the Corsair triple smoke. I think that has more smoke than the Basil Hayden subtle smoke.
Okay, I've not
Yeah.
heard of the Corsair Triple Smoke.
Yeah.
Burnt Play-Doh, Sean 2022.
It's a real. It's a real
Somebody
no.
lit it on fire
Yeah.
first.
You guys never had burnt Play-Doh. You don't
Jeez,
know.
Pete.
tough
And you know,
times.
you get sometimes, sometimes in an ultra aged bourbon, you get like barrel char.
Yes,
You get a little bit of a smokiness
Yeah.
to it.
completely agree.
But
Mhm.
that subtle smoke was almost like an artificial smoke. If that, I mean, I know it doesn't make sense, but
Yeah.
that's what it tasted like.
Oh, so I've had jerky where they use the liquid smoke instead of smoking the jerky. They use a liquid smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's that was far more similar to that than like smoking a peat
Yeah.
and having that be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Without a doubt. But
Yeah.
so Lucky 714 hasn't been discussed. We don't have any of that.
Oh yeah. I would actually put this up in one of my favorite bourbons of the year. Lucky
Okay.
714 year, the proprietor.
Yep.
We've tried. Porter sent us some, and it's really good.
It's really good. I mean, this
Yeah.
is it's Barton, but apparently they have some pretty good access to some more exclusive barrels
That's cool,
over at Barton. So it's really good shit.
dude. The one that
That would probably
really
be my last pick. Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I like how we named like the cheapest bottle we named was 50.
55. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're not counting this
Okay.
Sagamore.
The rest of them were expensive. You're saying
Yeah. The Sagamore is the next
they
cheapest
were
one.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I threw Green River in the mix. This is a $35 bottle.
That's true. That's 35.
There
We
you go.
haven't had that yet.
We have not.
That's
We
true.
do have a
But
bottle right
I
yet.
mean, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's not gonna. That Green River is not gonna blow you away or anything. I just think it's a
But
good.
for $35,
Yeah, dude. But it was the same with Old Forester Rye, where it's not because it's the best rye on the market.
yeah,
It's because that's a really good rye. At
I don't need it to
$25.
be
You know what I
Thomas
mean?
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah.
I need it to be good for $25 a liter.
Yep. 100%.
Totally get. Yeah.
100%. Man.
Totally understand. Yep.
All right. Here's the thing.
What's
My
the thing?
eyes are fucking exhausted. I want to know if Cheaters is going to go live because
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Definitely
Cheech is going. I think Cheech is going live.
if
Yeah.
Cheaters is going live, then when we shut it down, we'll throw the link up in the old chat.
You got
skis.
8 minutes.
And then it's best of the year, lose the value. This is the problem. I completely agree. This wasn't like, hey, these are our favorite value whiskeys of the year.
No.
We have to say this in every fucking video we do when we talk about our favorite.
We put out
whiskeys.
2 lists for a reason.
Yes,
Available
Yes.
and best of.
100%.
The best of is best of anything that we have in the hub.
Our favorite whiskey. Favorite
Yeah,
one.
when I do my end of the year thing, I'm with you guys. I do the same shit. I do. It it's the whiskeys that I had that made an impression on me. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Doesn't matter what the price was. It doesn't matter anything. It's just the whiskeys that I had that actually like impressed me, and that's it. That's all you can go by these days. There's so much fucking shit coming out.
Dude, there's so well, and there's
Little
a
saturated.
million small distilleries now.
Yeah.
Dude, some of them like Dry Fly puts out great shit, right?
Dude, Dry Fly puts out great shit too. Yeah,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
I have a local place here, High Bank, puts out their High Rye Whiskey War, which is fucking delicious.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
But-
I didn't think like we just saw the Dry Fly 11 year, and I looked at Dan and said that's got to be sourced, right?
Yeah, we just got a bottle of this Dry Fly 11 year.
And
Sean's
I go,
like,
that's
it's
gotta be
sourced.
sourced.
I'm like, buddy,
Is it their weeded 11 year or no?
I don't know, but it is literally distilled and bottled by them. And I go, I did not think Dry Fly was around that long.
Yeah.
It says Dry Fly
Wow.
Distilling Specialty Barrel. It says aged 11 years, barrel 325. Did you look at the proof?
No.
152.2.
Oh,
I didn't. We haven't opened it yet. We got it today, literally today.
Oh
You know
my-
what?
You guys need to try that before you close this.
now?
You guys need to try that before you close the stream right now.
kill me, daddy.
Go easy on that because I have to go to sleep.
Oh my
tonight.
god, that is fucking on
Oh
there.
my god.
Hey, shut up! Oh, it
You know what's
smells
fun?
fucking
It was definitely
incredible.
a bottle of different innovation.
Oh, it smells fucking incredible. Pour a real small amount.
Oh, you don't have any topo
I have
left.
no.
All right,
topo left.
I'm gonna join you in my own little 150.
Dude,
There you go. Well,
Okay.
cheers out on this.
how good is that? Realistically,
Dude, it's pretty
It's
fucking
fun.
delicious. It's
So-
it's Jack Daniel's extract in a bottle.
are they doing those bottles in 375s,
Those
or
are small
or were
batches.
those just the media ones?
No, these are just they're all 375s.
I'm so on board with
They're
that.
like
And they
117.
they
Yeah.
redesigned the cork.
I won't finish that.
They redesigned the cork for like a super compression cork because the proof is so high.
What the fuck?
What?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I did not read the proof in this.
I didn't either till right now. We didn't open it. We got
152.2.
3 Dry Flies, and so this is.
That was
Hold
amazing.
up, hold up that bottle closer to the camera. I want to see what is the
Oh,
label.
So
here,
it's
I
not
can
gonna
set
focus.
the focus.
You want to focus it for him? We don't have fucking the cinnamon lens doesn't have fucking auto on it.
Specialty barrel. Oh, specialty barrel. Oh
Look at
shit.
that look. Holy shit.
150 what?
2.2.
Holy shit, man.
Oh, it is. It's wheat whiskey.
Oh, it's wheat. It's wheat whiskey at that proof?
Wheat whiskey.
Wow.
Okay, you're gonna give people motion sickness. Okay, hold on, real quick. So this is what it says on the side. It says non-chill filtered for the full whiskey experience, distilled and bottled by Dry Fly. Every once in a while, you hook a truly one-of-a-kind fish, the one you talk about for years. That fish is our single barrel whiskey that features extended aging, unique finishing, proofs not found in our usual lineup.
Man, I had no idea the Dry Fly had this old a stock.
Cool label.
Yeah,
We gotta
like the label
Can
art?
we do picks with them? Is that an option?
I don't know.
Let's do a pick. Dry Fly puts out awesome shit.
They do.
Dry Fly has awesome shit. I agree.
All right, buddy. Hey, for real quick before we jump off here, just
Yeah.
tell everybody talk about whatever you want, man. Like barrel pick, your channel, anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if
Just
you
in
guys
case
haven't
somebody doesn't know.
if you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the Mash and Drum. Follow me on Patreon, the Mash and Drum. You get exclusive content, and you also get some exclusive access to the barrel picks that I do with Scott for my bourbon journey. I mean, we've already put out about, I don't know, maybe 55 to 65 picks. So we got a lot more in the pipeline coming, including Old Forester, Four Roses, a bunch of big brands, as well as some really nice, some kind of lesser known brands in between that we like to bring to the table as well. So yeah, that's about it. You can find me on Instagram at Mash and Drum as well, the Mash and Drum. And yeah, it was fucking fun to hang out with Dan and Sean for it's been a while, man.
It's
So,
been
Yeah,
too long,
it really
buddy.
has. We need to do this more regularly.
100%.
Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us, shooting some
Yeah,
shit. It's
for sure.
been about 2 hours of chaos, and then
3.
1 hour of
Of saying on topic.
actual
Sure.
what we said we were going to talk about tonight. I know we haven't talked in a while
Yeah.
because of that.
but yeah,
It's
I can't wait to hang. I can't wait to
Well,
actually.
yeah.
What's
Yes.
funny? What's funny is that the your Pours in the Park. I'm doing a pick at Peerless on that Friday.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, and then I'm driving straight up to Michigan to come hang out with you guys. So yeah,
Hell yeah, man! It'll be fun, dude. I'm glad you're coming.
yeah,
buddy.
it'll be fun.
Well, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate it. Obviously, always fucking hanging out and chilling is always fun. So.
I accidentally hid Cheech's comment, but go hang out with Cheech
Yeah.
on another pour.
Yeah, go
Cheers,
to
buddy.
Whiskey Encore. Go head over there.
Do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
buddy.